unfiltered, unfiltered and raw. They roll their eyes when I said I'm standing with the man they hate. But I remember cheap gas and a border that held its gate.
Check.
I pray hard, work late, ain't waiting on the handout check. If you kneel for my anthem, we just don't see the same respect. Unfiltered and raw, say it how I feel, that's law. Stars and stripes on my heart, I ain't ever gonna tear that off. From the back road dust to the big white house we saw, I'm pro-America standing tall. Unfiltered, unfiltered and raw. This for the welders, the nurses, the cashiers counting every dime. This for the soldiers in camo who do it all again each time. Salute. We ain't scared of their labels, we just call it like we saw. Proud to be American, unfiltered and raw. Yeah! Unfiltered and raw, say it how I feel, that's law. Stars and stripes on my heart, I ain't ever gonna tear that off. From the back road dust to the big white house we saw, I'm pro-America standing tall. Unfiltered, unfiltered and raw. Unfiltered and raw. Unfiltered and raw. Turn it up, let it talk. Yeah, raw. Hey, hey. Unfiltered and raw. Hey, hey. Red dirt on my boots, flag flying off the back of my truck. They said sit down, be quiet, I just laugh like man, good luck. Hey, hey, cornfield, small town, but my voice hit the big screen loud. If they're mad at my freedom, yes, I'm doing my family proud. Unfiltered and raw, say it how I feel, that's law. Stars and stripes on my heart, I ain't ever gonna tear that off. From the back road dust to the big white house we saw, I'm pro-America standing tall. Unfiltered, unfiltered and raw. They roll their eyes when I said I'm standing with the man they hate. But I remember cheap gas and a border that held its gate. I pray hard, work late, ain't waiting on the handout check. If you kneel for my anthem, we just don't see the same respect. Unfiltered and raw, say it how I feel, that's law. Stars and stripes on my heart, I ain't ever gonna tear that off. From the back road dust to the big white house we saw, I'm pro-America standing tall. Unfiltered, unfiltered and raw.
Check.
This for the welders, the nurses, the cashiers counting every dime. This for the soldiers in camo who do it all again each time. Salute. We ain't scared of their labels, we just call it like we saw. Proud to be American, unfiltered and raw. Yeah! Unfiltered and raw, say it how I feel, that's law. Stars and stripes on my heart, I ain't ever gonna tear that off. From the back road dust to the big white house
Fuck is
we
my
saw,
pen?
I'm pro-America standing tall. Unfiltered, unfiltered and raw. Unfiltered, unfiltered.
What's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here for the the 53rd edition of the Patriot Chit Show. Everybody, thank you for being here. Ultra Mega Patriot for Life 201. I like that name, super long, but let's go. Heavy Hook, what up, bro? Appreciate, I saw, Bell became a member while the song was rocking and rolling. Appreciate you, Bell, as always, bro. Everybody's here, Styles. Kamala, what up, Kamala? Poodles, Mom, what up, Poodles? Cindy, everybody else that's here. I thought I saw Heavy as well, and Mike, and a few other people. Appreciate you guys being here. Tuesday, fun day Tuesday, right? Just for me, I've just been chilling. Actually, I didn't do anything important today, just kind of hanging out. Kind of situation for me. It's kind of nice just to do absolutely nothing sometimes, nothing impressive, right? Just hanging out, chilling, moving stuff around, cleaning up, whatever, right? Winston Smith 777, what up, bot? I've been a member. Yeah, what up, Winston? How we doing? Appreciate everybody being here. Today I was the only thing I was doing kind of in the background as background noise as I was organizing and rearranging stuff was watching on AP Live the preliminary hearing for Charlie Kirk's piece of shit assassin, right? I don't even want to mention his name, that piece of shit, right? This is day 2 of what's called a pre-trial, which is not the trial, it's just preliminary, laying forth, usually like probable cause stuff, if you will, setting forth what evidence will be brought before the trial, what witnesses will testify, stuff of that nature. It's boring as shit, especially if you don't know what's going on. A lot of people are like, oh, this, that, and the number one thing I saw today from dipshits that were kind of watching, and I was trolling the shit out of the chat like I like to do sometimes, is they just have a fundamental misunderstanding of what a pretrial hearing is and what it's about. It's not a trial. It's just laying the foundation for what's to come. And the number one talking point or thinking point, I would call it, is that they're withholding information, right? This goes back to like the Candace Owen group that's kind of pushing this whole narrative. Well, she pushes it, and then you got the Desperate Housewives that kind of jump on the shit, right? So that the number one thing is like they're withholding information. It's going to get exposed. It's going to come out. The only people that are seeking, if you understand what is going on procedurally, the only people seeking to not disclose things is the defense, which is the asshole that killed Charlie Kirk, right? Their defense is trying to have certain things not necessarily swept under the rug, but there's been 3 parts, whether the judge sees if it's admissible in the trial, and then 2, whether it could be projected to the media and obviously published to the public, right? So there's 3 parts to it each time they're presenting evidence, and each time the defense is seeking to not have things obviously published for the right reasons, right? And then their argument is that it's going to taint the jury, right? Which everybody knows what happened with Charlie Kirk. I'm sorry, most of the stuff that they were kind of like trying to hide, it's already on the internet, if times 10. So the whole argument is flawed, and Utah does have a different procedural thing as far as what could be allowed and permissible, because it's obviously more of a red state. They're not going to play that liberal card, right? So a lot of it is just, I wouldn't even say it's a delay tactic, but it kind of is, on the defense, trying to basically muddy the waters, have less things that could be presented, given to the public. And to be honest with you, if you've been paying attention, especially on day 1, the gal is I think he has 2 people on his defense team, right? The gal, I don't know her name, but she is dumber than a box of rocks. Just listen to her. She is dumber than a box of rocks. And I don't think she's a public defender. She very well could be. I don't know, to be honest with you, but chances are not likely, since he has 2 defenders and his parents don't seem like they're indigent or not able to pay, or he wouldn't be able to pay, right? He may be indigent. I don't know, which is basically the court would find that he's not able to pay for counsel. They would appoint counsel to him, so he would have legal representation. And honestly, in a situation like this, if you did get legal counsel that was a public defender, you're going to prison. Like, let's just be real. Those people can barely fight speeding tickets, let alone a capital murder charge. And some of the evidence that they were trying to bring up that they want to bring into trial when it goes into trial is mitigation stuff. So they were trying to toss out a lot of the stuff as far as the douchebag Robinson knowing or not knowing, or his political ideology, or his genre of his mindset, right? Which there's an enhancement actually in Utah, that because now it's a capital punishment, there's an enhancement because Charlie Kirk was targeted for his political ideology, right? So there's an enhancement to it. Not only that, is there was children in the vicinity when this went down. There's another enhancement related to that as well. So there's a lot of things that maybe could be thrown out as far as evidentiary stuff, but not in these cases where there are the enhancements, when they are pretty important to obviously those determinations. So pretty interesting stuff the way the state's been handling it. And I think they've been kind of hitting it out of the park. Kind of hitting it out of the park. I think they could be doing a lot better. But I'm not no practicing attorney, so I mean, who am I to say either ways? But I've watched a lot of court hearings. I read a lot of law. Let's just say that I was going to go to law school, decide not to. Probably make a lot. Well, we won't even go there. But either way, it's not like I'm a retard on this situation in general, but just my thinking in general is I think they could do a better job. And the judge themselves, I think the judge this last few days, I think he's come around a little on me. So when I was watching the initial proceedings, right, months ago or whatever, I was kind of like, this guy's a dingbat, right? Like, you know, I would say he's probably doing a decent job. And also he might be doing things that are probably not part of the decorum as far as in the court, as far as like in the first day, kind of coaching the prosecutor and on just procedural and decorum on, you know, the how to lay forth, you know, like foundation to allow the certain evidence to be obviously approved to go to trial, right? Didn't really like that. I don't like when the judge plays jury executor and all the different roles. The judge is a trier of fact. They have one duty, and the duty is to be a trier of fact. I don't like when they start doing it, because what it looks like, and it obviously was beneficial to the prosecution to kind of coach them just a little bit, but it also gives it the view of impartiality, right? And the doctrine of impartiality says that even the appearance of favoritism is an injustice, right? So it not only has to be impartial, it has to appear impartial to be impartial. So it's kind of a weird thing. But the other thing that I kind of notice, and this may very well be something that would come up maybe later down the road, is the idea of ineffective counsel. Usually it's just like some bullshit talking point that you're just like, yeah, ineffective counsel is a shitty lawyer. But honestly, the day one, especially of this preliminary pretrial hearing, I never seen someone so damn stupid. That woman lawyer was so damn stupid that I think maybe their strategy is to be an effective counsel to get them off, right? A win is a win, no matter how you win. If you look at it in the legal system, right? There's all kinds of ways to win. It's kind of the losing strategy, but you win in the end. That's all that kind of matters. You get your client off, you get paid, whatever it is, right? So if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do, kind of thing. But I would say, and that's a protection by the Sixth Amendment, which people don't really even hear the Sixth Amendment, right? We know the Fifth Amendment, but the Sixth Amendment is that guarantee of effective counsel, right? And it can be paired up with maybe a mistrial. And then this is where I'm leaning towards is Utah is very red, right? But when you have a jury, especially on a capital crime like this, you only need one person to kind of cause, a lot of issues, right? And the chances of, let's say you have a jury of 12, right? I don't know if, I assume Utah's 12. I'm just going to go by memory. It could be more, it could be less. I don't know, to be honest with you, in the number. But let's say, assume it's typically 12, right? Though out of 12 people, right? What are the chances that just one person could be one of those people that are like, well, he deserved it. His rhetoric caused it. Charlie Kirk once said, death is it's necessary for our freedom, or whatever the hell the quote is they always throw out there out of context, right? So who knows, right? Who knows? Because that's going to get down to it. And I do personally have a couple things that I personally have a gripe with. And I hope that maybe the trial will set this shit straight, just especially related to the round, because right now from what I've seen so far, and this is only day 2, I'm sure there's a lot more going on that hasn't been discussed. Right now, I don't think that a towel and a fucking screwdriver can be a smoking gun, if you get what I'm saying. It cannot be. How do you tie, and that's kind of what they went into a lot today, was item number 7 and 8, right? The towel and the screwdriver. How can a screwdriver, well, you could connect them mentally in your head. The screwdriver was used to disassemble, the towel was used to wrap the firearm, da-da-da-da. But how do you tie that firearm to being the weapon that was used? Well, you would use ballistics, you would use all kinds of things, right? And I was reading somewhere that the ballistics itself may not be as pivotal in this case as one would think, which, how do you tie, okay, we're going into DNA, we found his DNA, let's assume all the facts are true, right? That the DNA on the towel is Robinson's. Even they've actually found his furry fucking friend's DNA as well, which anywhere from like 10 to 20% of the DNA was mixed. So that also is a whole, we won't even talk about right this second, but either way, they found a lot of his DNA attached on the screwdriver and on the towel and the firearm. I believe it was like his grandfather's or something, but there has not been a connection between the firearm and the incident, right? So we've built up, okay, his DNA is there, da-da-da-da-da. I want to see the direct connection between, and maybe we're getting there. Maybe these are just the low-hanging fruit things that are preliminary that they're doing, and then we'll get to those things. But if the round was stopped in his neck, they would have the ballistic. Whether that ballistic, I mean, if you know what a 30-06 does, let's say if you had something, armor plate or something that it hit, and I could see the argument that it hits, and there's not much analysis that can be done as far as the rifling is concerned. But there's other things that could be done, right? So I mean, I kind of can reason with that whole logic that potentially the ballistics, as far as the rifling and other things that they might do as far as analysis, maybe not so, persuasive. But there's other things, right? So for that, let's say that ballistics analysis is just kind of thrown to the side. How do you connect that firearm to the incident, right? That's going to be the hardest part without the ballistics, without all that stuff, because the DNA on the towel that's maybe on the rifle, that's on the screwdriver, when you're in a criminal court, it's beyond a reasonable doubt. It's not the civil litigation, civil level where it's, by preponderance of evidence, right? Preponderance of evidence is what they're doing now as far as pretrial to determine the evidence that could be presented in the trial. But when it comes down to the trial, and definitely the ending part, the verdict, right, is they're going to have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. So can you say that a firearm that was wrapped in a towel with someone's DNA and a screwdriver that has someone's DNA, and then there's other stuff like holster, firearms, whatever. I'm not even going to go into that stuff. It's, in my opinion, it's kind of irrelevant. But how do you tie that rifle to the incident, right? Because to me, I don't think that's been presented. Maybe we'll see tomorrow. I think it's whatever Utah time is, Mountain Standard Time, at 1 o'clock is the proceeding. I might start streaming this shit. I'm going to definitely start streaming when we get into the trial. And kind of go over it and watch it, but I might tomorrow start streaming the tail end of this preliminary hearing, and then obviously I don't know how quick it's going to go into trial or how long it's going to stay, how many more hearings we'll have for the preliminary, right? Who knows? I mean, if you've been watching it all, there's been a lot of stalling, and they actually haven't moved the threshold very far. It's not a lot of stuff has been presented. When they left today, the ending part was back to the gal that was testifying for the FBI for the DNA crime lab, right? She was kind of the main focus today, and nothing really else, right? And this was items 7 and 8, the screwdriver and the towel. I forget which one's which, 7 or 8, whatever, it doesn't matter. And that's as far as we kind of got today. So again, I want to see how we're going to connect the firearm that was found, disassembled and all whatever, wrapped in this towel with Robinson's DNA on it, and also Twig's DNA, right? On both the fucking towel and the screwdriver, which the screwdriver was kind of like, I was like, whoa, on the screwdriver as well. On this, I mean, the towel I can understand. You know, you have a towel, maybe they're probably dirty, furry fuckers and never washed their towels, right? Sharing the same shit, wiping their dirty asses with it, right? So I kind of understood that part of it, but then when it came to the screwdriver, I think it was 11% furry twigs, and the remainder was Robinson. And they also took DNA samples elsewhere, but even on the towel, the numbers were kind of weird. So I don't know. I want to see the direct connection between the firearm that was used and the actual incident that went down, because they're not really talking about it. And if the ballistics on the bullet are not, they can't use them, right? Let's just assume that they can. I mean, if they're not able to, like, how are you going to connect the firearm? Like, I don't even think you can connect the firearm to, I mean, this is how I see that they will try to do it, is obviously we got footage of him on the roof, footage of him in the garage, so on and so forth, da-da-da-da-da. But is there footage of him actually firing the firearm? Like, it has to be beyond a reasonable doubt. You can't just say, I mean, we all probably know he done it, right? Regardless. But you got to go back to OJ. Look what happened to OJ, right? We all know that son of a bitch done it, right? How did he get off? If the glove does not fit, you must acquit. Remember that? And the reason being is they didn't meet the high standard of beyond a reasonable doubt, because the whole fucking argument by the prosecution related to him wearing fucking gloves, right? And, you know, they went back and forth. The gloves could have shrunk, whatever, right? It didn't matter. At the end of the day, the glove didn't fit. You have to acquit, right? In this case, it would be if the ballistics on the bullet don't match the rifle, you must acquit. Like, it's the same line of inquiry, same standard that's required for a criminal case. So I don't know. I think my thought is, without being a cynic, right, and thinking this shit through, is there's but there's a probability that this fucking asshole could walk, right? Who knows? That's just kind of the shit that's going through my head when I'm watching this. And if not only on the front of the connection between the actual firearm that was used and being able to connect those dots, so to speak, is the jury, right? You just need one asshole, right? Or other things that they could potentially do. And all day today, they were trying to throw out even the idea that the DNA could be used. And to be honest with you, there is a few valid-ass arguments in there if you really listen to what they were talking about. Because the technology that was used, I forgot the name of the DNA technology, there was some documentation, and I read this a long time ago on this particular thing, on another case in general. There is some real questionable things on the DNA, use of DNA, and we have proof that people have been falsely arrested, falsely imprisoned by DNA, right? It's not often, but it does happen. DNA, just like a fingerprint, is not 100%. You can't say with one. You could say with a high level degree of certainty, like a fingerprint or DNA. Well, depending on the type of DNA, I should say. But fingerprint's probably a better example. But their technology is not 100%. It doesn't give that kind of analysis. Period. And then you think about like the degradation of like the DNA, and there's just so much that could go wrong. Like, and they made a couple valid points in there, and the judge obviously said either way, we're going to continue, right? This is and again, in a pre-trial hearing, it's preponderance of evidence. Is it more likely than not, right? So the standard is lower. It's kind of that civil level standard that needs to be met. So it's a low standard for the evidence to be put forth to trial. But once you get to trial, you have to prove beyond reasonable doubt with that evidence that they're going to be doing through the pretrial. So tomorrow's day 3 of the pretrial. We shall see what happens in general. But I don't know. I'm seeing like 4 or 5 different, I like to play the devil's advocate kind of thing. And I'm seeing 4 or 5 different ways this can go. I think it's a pretty open and shut case in general, but with the caveat that if that ballistics are from that round are not used, I don't know. I'm probably 60-40, 60% chance he will be convicted and 40% chance he will walk on that one issue. And then you throw in the crazy put it this way, if they do not use ballistic analytics and stuff from the ballistics and able to prove that bullet shot from that gun was used and was what caused the death of Charlie Kirk, right? You will have more than one person doubting it, and that's all it takes, one person. But yeah, they need to make that connection. Obviously, it's not going to be done at this stage of the hearing, but that's like where my mind's at. It's like I'm not seeing them even talk about it. Like the DNA thing's important, but it's kind of tertiary or secondary to the overall objective of, I think, the prosecution to prove that he had done it, right? So we shall see. We shall see. And then also, you go back to the OJ thing. He was found, obviously not guilty, right? Walked, but he was found civilly liable for the death of, right? So he was found civilly liable, and that's kind of what bankrupted him and led him down to the fucking path that he went down and ended up going to prison and for other things, not even related to the murder. So let's assume the worst case scenario, this gentleman walks. If he's able to walk more than a few days on the earth, I would be very surprised, because it's a little different from the OJ situation. But either way, he would potentially be found civilly liable. But do you think this guy's got any money, right? You think he's probably off himself before he even got that far, right? Karma with OJ, exactly. So yeah, it's are you going Candace Owen on us? Hell no. And I fucking absolutely mess. So that's funny. No, I always mention some things. I can't stand Candace Owen. I just don't like her smuggy ass fucking. I just don't like Candace Owen. But no, I like to at least think of the theories. And one of the craziest fucking theories that they have, and I mean, it's not plausible in this situation, but it's plausible in general as to the possibility it could happen. But they're arguing that the road mic like this, right, blew up, right? And that's what had done him in, right? One of these guys. Is that not, I mean, it's possible that could happen. I don't think that happened in this case whatsoever. But the idea that it's not possible is just lunacy, because we know that Israel was using pagers to target people and killing a bunch of people, right? With just a pager. And a pager is probably 2 to 3 times the size of that, granted. But either way, that little pager, especially because look where it's located, right? I have it right here, right? I mean, I'm not saying it happened in this case, but the idea that can't happen is kind of just far-fetched. It actually absolutely could happen. And the other thing that Candace Owen goes on, I mean, this shit is just crazy. They're like, I don't even like to care. I stopped listening to the crazy shit. And with the Candace Owen thing, a lot of the people that kind of preach, and that's what it is, it's preaching her gospel, right, on this topic, are desperate housewives every single time. Always desperate housewives. I don't know what the hell the deal is with these women. Maybe they're just cooped up and nothing better, and they're just, when and that's kind of where conspiracy theories run wild, is when you're in the dark on a subject, you're searching for the truth. You're kind of open to anything, and when something kind of, you're exposed to stimuli or someone that's like, it might make sense or could be possible, and you're not exposed to anything else, you just run with it. And these women are running with this shit. I was on, like I said, in the AP, watching the live. Holy shit, some of the conspiracies will just absolutely blow your mind. Like they're gonna expose, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. Why is the government withholding the information? The truth is gonna come out, right? It's like, okay, are you fucking even watching what's going on? The only people that are trying to withhold the information is his defense, and rightfully so, right? Because the defense, a good defense, would probably try to get every fucking piece of evidence that they can thrown out. And on day one, if you remember, this was funny. Their thing was that the jury could be prejudiced by a video, right? And the idea was like, okay, and I think of the flip side, they could be prejudiced, yeah, because it shows the crime, right? So they're like, hey, we're going to argue that showing the jury the crime may prejudice their opinion on what had happened, right? And I don't see the logic in it, but let's assume from their perspective, if you've seen that video, I mean, you could see the judge when he watched it. It's pretty fucking gnarly. And I knew the instant I seen that, the first thing I did was looked up the nearest trauma center that could, I think it's a level 3, that can handle blood transfusion, right? If you don't have one of those within 30 miles, it's over. And there wasn't in what is it, Ogden or Orem or whatever the fuck the name of the city is there. I looked, the closest one was further. I think it was Salt Lake City. Right, well, that's the first thing I did when I saw how much blood is there. Not only that, you need that, and you need people that are specialized trained in when an artery is struck. And if they're not specially trained, the blood loss is almost immediate. And this is fucked to say, but he died pretty quick. We'll just say if people there weren't trained to properly handle it, there was nothing that anybody could do. Unfortunately, just by the color of the blood and how much was coming out, if you watched it, it was pretty gnarly, pretty gnarly. So, and then you have people like, oh, the guy's a great marksman. Shit, the fucking shot was a layup. And it's crazy to me. This is on another front, is the security that was involved, right? The security, because you know that Charlie already had threats against him for a very long time, people wanting to do this kind of thing, and to think that someone could easily get on a roof, do all this shit. And I wonder if they have AI embedded in the camera system, because obviously the AI is looking for a lot of different things, right? Remember we heard about the college students going to their dorm and getting the AI flagged them for having potential firearms, but it's like a bag of Cheetos or some shit, right? We see that all the time. Going down. I mean, not all the time, but it's been happening. Things that were not illegal. The AI is going, what the F's going on? And they're sending the cops out, right? So, I mean, I wonder if that university has something like that. And that, if you've been to that university, it is a really nice university. They do not have any lack of funds, we'll just say. So what were the security protocols in place? Why weren't there a little more things going on? I could understand the argument, counter argument that it's a school campus, it's less likely, whatever the case is. Like, I could kind of reason with it, because when I was at ASU, we had some pretty inflammatory shit going on, and no violence ever took place. It was just like the threshold was there where it could potentially. But the idea that someone would bring a rifle to just somewhere where they're expressing fucking free speech is beyond me, like beyond me. So that tells me that anybody that's involved in this kind of stuff, free speech, just talking your mind politically, especially against these crazies, you better have your powder dry, or at least have a team around you that's ready to rock and roll. But how do you stop something like that? You really can't, other than having, and he got on that roof, someone potentially seen it, he probably peeked over. There was nobody kind of spotting, watching, and even just like the whole setup where the tent was, like, I don't know, it was just obviously a lesson learned for future, for people to do stuff like that. Because when these leftists say they want to go out and do this kind of shit, you better take their word for it. And this goes into like people in general that make these what we call veiled or these veiled threats, right? Like, I'm going to do X, Y, Z, and we're like, they're just a fucking liberal. You better take them serious. You better take every little veiled threat serious, because these people are fucking unhinged. They really are. They took a lot of guns from people there. Yeah, they did. And that's another thing is I'm not too familiar with this particular university as far as whether it's a gun-free zone, but some universities, if they have open carry, they'll allow you carry in university, which I've never seen even in a university that allows it. But I don't know. I don't believe in gun-free zones, and my personal belief is that all gun-free zones are actually unconstitutional. And the old Supreme Court ruling, anything that's unconstitutional, whether it be law or whatever, you can act as if though it doesn't exist, and act with impunity, meaning the law, it's as if though the law isn't even on the books, right? And I think that today in our society, right, we're less likely to constitutionally challenge unconstitutional laws. And you can go through the books, like even look at Washington. They just recently passed a millionaire's tax. They already tried this. The court said, hey, it's unconstitutional. We don't have, it's written in the state constitution. It's not allowed. So the attorney general then, and then now he's the governor, decided to rewrite a new law to skirt around the Constitution, right? So now we have a millionaire's tax that taxes small businesses, not the millionaires, because they get their income generated through a different vehicle. So we have politicians that don't give a shit about the Constitution, not only at the federal level, but the state level, right? The state constitutions are, in my opinion, probably more important than well, not more important, but they are important in general. That if the state's not following their own state constitution, the chances are they could give two shits less about the federal constitution, right? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, it's crazy. I'm going to pull up this video real quick on when the judge had seen the video, right? He fucking jumps. It's crazy. Let me make sure I got audio first before I play it and not screaming. Let me turn this down just a tad. There we go. Kind of find the parallels between what happened in Butler and Charlie Unsell. Yes, both. Yes. And you know, what's funny is if you look at both of them, they both have the SSRIs, right? That weird, creepy basement dweller vibe to them, right? The same exact vibe, right? And it makes you wonder. It makes you really wonder and especially considering what they released recently, the MK Ultra program, or project, I should say, and all the 149 separate programs under that particular umbrella. They were running from the 50s to the 70s, and you better believe there's programs similar still running today. It makes you wonder if these people may have been, it just raises the idea that these people are like programmed like robots, right? Especially with the SSRI stuff. Because I know, as an example, during the rise of ISIS, right? Our government was involved going on social media and stuff and targeting people that they believed were potentially people that would be potentially radicalized, right? And there's a lot of different things they were doing to figure out who these people may be. So what they were doing is exposing them to certain things and kind of testing them, so to speak, to see how they would respond, and whether it be, facilitating some things, arresting them later, whatever. It's well-known technique, especially overseas, not so much in our country. And that's how we caught a lot of people that were radicalized. They're on an airplane going overseas, right? So who knows what they were exposed to and the shit they were doing. It's just nuts. I'm gonna play this here. 5 days. He shit himself.
To where somebody was in the line of sight of where Charlie's tent was.
Copy. So criminal defense attorney Josh Ritter's now here, Fox News contributor outside the courthouse in Provo, Utah. Top line message from you, Josh, about what you heard on day one.
Well, I'll tell you what, it set the tone for how quickly, or rather how not so quickly, this prelim is going to proceed. We're seeing that the defense is really fighting every single piece of evidence.
Every single piece. Everything. Which is what a defense should be doing.
As an exhibit, for every picture that the prosecution tried to mark as an exhibit, the defense would stand up and launch several objections, which the judge would have a miniature hearing on. So it made for a very laborious day to hear some of this evidence admitted. But we did get some significant information. One was that sniper pad that was described by one of the officers,
which would make the shot even more of a layup shot.
They alleged that Tyler Robinson was positioned.
I mean, if you're laying down anyways, like, you don't really need
some
much.
Other pieces of information about just
a
kind
sweater.
of the atmospherics on the day.
Hell, you don't even need that.
And how people reacted. Some other pieces of
an elbow.
video and
that's all you need is an elbow.
some photographs, but today we're hoping to get to more of the information that has to do with Robinson himself, text messages, the letter that he left behind, comments that he made to his roommate.
I want to play a little bit more from the lead state investigator who spoke yesterday about the first priority and the large volume there.
It kind of became organized chaos, but we did have a plan.
This guy was annoying as hell.
Our priority was determining whether we had an ability or a way to be able to identify who had been involved in the shooting. We were getting a large volume of information from the general public, phone tips, people sending videos. Analysts were scrolling through social media and social sites as people were posting information onto the internet. So there was a lot of information coming in.
It's a very modern investigation because you have all sorts of different viewpoints. And I read that when the video was shown in the courtroom that the judge himself winced at it. And I'm wondering if we have any information. Did Tyler Robinson have any reaction to that video being played?
You know, the way that the cameras are positioned, you cannot see his face. You're looking at the back of his head for most of the day. But from speaking to some of the reporters that we had inside of the courtroom, he's rather expressionless. We remember times before when he's been in court, he's been seen smiling, even laughing with his attorneys. So far, at least yesterday, he's been almost without reaction to much of the
just like it's a fucking joke, right?
Josh, thank you for coming on today. We'll let you get back inside court. It'll begin again a bit later this hour on day 2. Thank you,
Josh.
That pretrial hearing, a painful reminder for Charlie Kirk's friends and family. Andrew Colvit's become a friend of ours, executive producer of the Charlie Kirk Show and Turning Point USA spokesperson. Andrew, good day to you. Dana mentioned this moment. Here is the video. I talked about at least 2 videos being shown to the witness, the defendant, the lawyers, and the judge. Here is the video when the judge flinched watching some of this previously unseen video. So many of us reacted more dramatically than that. And here's the Kirk family statement. Every court proceeding serves as a painful reminder of his death and the loss that has irrevocably impacted our lives and the lives of his children. Andrew, you want transparency. You want the system to play out. You'll get cameras in the courtroom. I know you're not there, but watching this as a friend, how do you feel?
Yeah, it's awful.
It's crazy.
Honestly, everybody, all the team, all the
Crazy.
staff. I talked to a lot of people yesterday just here at campus, and it was like everybody was having a terrible day. It's like we're being forced to relive this. And so it's bittersweet. We want to see justice for Charlie. We want to see transparency. We want the public to be able to see this evidence. But for us, it's reliving one of the worst days that you can imagine. And my heart is completely with Erica and Charlie's parents, Rob and Kathy, as they have to navigate what can only be described as an excruciating experience being in that courtroom. And so I think mixed emotions, Bill. It's difficult.
You mentioned Erica, of course, and this is the family statement that every court proceeding serves as a painful reminder of his death and the loss that has irrevocably impacted our lives and lives of its children. I'm sorry, Bill, you might have already read that. I guess
crazy.
My mind has been going back to that day on September 11th of last year. And I read that you said that you trust that justice will be done. Tell us more about that belief that it will turn out right.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, here's what I will tell you is I've had so many countless behind-the-scenes conversations, whether that's with prosecutors that are unrelated to the case or people that just understand the way that this system's going to play out and the way this process is going to play out. And, you know, I've been told time and time again that the case here is overwhelming, that there's a ton of evidence regardless of how you look at it. And I do trust, if you look at the way Judge Graff is going about this, he's very deliberate, he's very disciplined.
It's pretty brutal, Robbie.
He's calling balls and strikes.
Pretty brutal if you watched it. I had to, once you see that, you can't unsee it. So I watched it probably 100 times in absolute disbelief.
Very professional.
Over and over.
Listen, we have a justice system that has to work, that has to be able to show
Bach,
You know,
what a
sunlight
Bach.
is the best disinfectant, as they said. So that's why we've always been pro putting cameras in there, pro letting as much information.
Yeah,
and
pro.
evidence
I mean,
out to the
courts
public
are
as
supposed to be
possible,
fucking open, right?
because
They're
we
not
think
supposed to be these
ultimately
closed,
people are
you know,
gonna
British
realize,
Empire
hey,
level
the
things,
justice
right?
system worked, and we see the evidence.
You know, I
and,
mean,
you know, listen,
I
he's
was just,
innocent
if
until
you missed
proven
what I was
guilty, and that's
talking
the
about there,
process we
Bach,
have.
I
We're gonna
mean,
let it play out. But yeah,
I don't entirely disagree with that. I don't agree 100%, but I would say
Right.
60-40.
Erica wanted cameras in the courtroom too.
60% chance he
Paraphrasing
will
one
get
point, she said, "This is a very
convicted."
public murder of my husband. I want, you know, we should continue to show the public what happened here. It must
right.
be exceedingly difficult.
But yeah, I don't know. Even if he does walk, he's not going to survive very
you know,
long.
And I just want to say thank you to Don Jr.
I think he'd
Brandon
be safer
Tatum,
going to prison.
Jack Posobiec.
A hell of a lot more safer.
I mean, we have so many friends that are in there, and their friends and family that decided to go to Utah to be with her, both inside the courtroom and outside.
Yeah,
I decided it was
she's
better to
kind
be
of
here with
crazy
the
for
team.
going there, you know, especially this
I don't know how I
preliminary
would have
shit.
reacted being in that
I
courtroom,
don't know.
having to breathe the same air.
Kind of
I
reliving the
just
trauma. I don't
you
know. I don't think she
and
should have
so
gone,
I'm
but
grateful
hey,
to
she
the
wanted to be
support
there.
that she's received.
It's every right she has to be there,
And
right?
Like I said, in the courtroom, but all around the country. It's been overwhelming yesterday. I can tell you, it was really heartening in that way, just to see all the support flooding in, both for Erica and the team.
Andrew Colvett, thank you. We'll stay in touch with you as this continues.
Yeah, thank you, Andrew.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, you know, they didn't even show it. The damn title says the judge flinched, right? And what a fucking clickbait fucking news fucking video, right? It's kind of annoying. I watched it through. Maybe they'd do it at the end, but they didn't even show the judge. The title of the damn, that's what drives me crazy. Judge flinches while watching new Charlie Kirk shooting video. Did we even see the judge? Did anybody see the judge? Like come on. Like, didn't even show the damn judge. That's what the intent. I maybe should have watched it before I queued it up, right? But we didn't even see the judge. When he's seen it, he's like, you could tell, like, you know, the blackening of his eyes, you know, kind of. But I didn't even see the damn judge. So whatever. But the intent was to show you the judge fucking tripping balls on that. Yeah, prosecutor looked like he had a vest on under his. Yeah, I agree. Wouldn't you? Hey, damn crazies out there. Bunch of crazies. But yeah, like I was saying, I am not just knowing the level of, you know, that the prosecutor has to do, and this is day 2, right? So we got 3 more days of preliminary pre-trial going over the evidence and stuff. Maybe in day 3, 4, or 5, we'll see those other items I was mentioning. I would suspect those are top of the list items, but maybe they're working from the bottom up, right? Yes, they showed him. Did they? Okay, maybe I wasn't paying attention. Okay, they did show him. But the video I seen was pretty, like, he was like, you could see it in his eyes, right? But yeah, let me go here. And there's a couple other ones I want to snag up out of here. Oh, wrong. I need to go to my tab here. Oh, that's a whole topic I'll bring up. I want to go through all of these. Pretty freaking funny. Nope. Here we go. Visiting Campbell. Oh, yeah.
Greens. No, I appreciate it. Is so it is admitted and may be published to the screens.
And no, Kamala, nothing
And,
hanging, no pendant. This is agate, different agate.
All right.
Different
All right.
agates, different colors and types. I usually wear onyx,
Appreciate that, Judge.
but yeah,
Thank
this
you.
one's all agate.
Okay, what are we seeing here, Agent Hall?
That's the vehicle.
No
that's believed to
symbolism,
belong to Mr.
nothing crazy
Robinson arriving
hanging.
in the
I'll
parking
spin it
garage on
around.
campus.
Yeah, what
I wear a
time?
black one, and
This-
people
what
think I'm a
time of the
Muslim
day?
because, you know, and I always do this with it, like,
approximately 8:30 in the
you know,
morning on
messing with the
September 10th,
beads. They're like, are you a Muslim?
2025.
Like, no, it's
And
just,
what
I
leads
don't
you to
know.
believe this particular?
You could ask
vehicle
Bach
belongs
about
to
that,
Mr.
right?
Robinson?
Right? What do they do? Like I don't know if it's
that
like
was
the Catholics, the
provided,
prayer or whatever it is. They count the beads. I
regards
don't
to
know.
driver's license.
I always
and
get asked that
Department
for
of
some
Vehicle
when I'm wearing the
Records.
black
vehicle
one.
fits the description of a vehicle owned by Mr. Robinson.
Is there anything unique about that vehicle that stands out to you?
The
Yeah,
shape of the vehicle
he like
is very distinct.
deer in
but
headlights in
predominantly
his
the
eyes.
wheels
You
were
can
very
see him, right?
distinctive on
It's
this,
crazy.
Version of the vehicle.
Now what do we see?
The driver of the vehicle exits the vehicle and then walks on foot to exit the parking garage.
Yeah, 33 beads. Yeah, my other one has 33 beads.
It's the individual in the red T-shirt and the shorts.
Probably is a
shoes.
Muslim. There you go. Let's
Do you
go.
believe you
I'm
recognize
wearing a
who that person
Tassib.
is?
Yes.
Who is that?
believe
Has
that's
to be.
Tyler Robinson.
Where mine
where's
actually
he go
has
from there?
33 beads because I put a crimp in
He heads
the
out of the
one and I
parking garage
counted
on
them one day.
foot,
I'm like, oh, that's
into
cool.
the campus.
This one probably has 33 too.
And actually
I'll
goes to the
count
quad
them.
area of the campus.
I got
At
Tiger's
that
Eye.
time,
I
he
got a
makes
bunch of different.
contact with,
Yeah, I got Tiger's Eye.
some
Tiger's Eye's
representatives from TP
supposed to
USA.
attract wealth.
By quad area.
Good luck.
Sorry, the amphitheater is what I previously referred it to.
Yeah,
So it
he
goes
has to
about
appear
campus
impartial,
visits,
and
the
I don't know.
amphitheater
I was
area,
talking about that
courtyard,
earlier.
quad.
It's
Correct.
And then
I
what do
was
we see
thinking
here
he's going to
now?
be
He
worth
returns on foot back to the same
not
vehicle.
so great as he
What
has
time
been,
is he
but
returning back to the vehicle.
It's about 9:25 a.m.
yeah, because stuff like that, impartiality, that's could be appealable, right? Stuff like that. They can come back to bite them in the ass.
And where is this parking structure located on campus?
It's just off of Campus Drive. It's a short walk from the amphitheater.
Makes me dangerous.
What do we see now?
That's the vehicle exiting with Mr. Robinson driving the vehicle.
I get mine all from Gymnosphere. We know the gal that owns the company, and the gal that kind of helped her co-found it.
Now what do we see?
This
They're
is
high
Mr.
grade,
Robinson returning
not
to the
that China
campus on
shit
foot
that's
from
on Amazon.
the neighborhood to the northeast. You can see he's wearing the same clothing as in the previous video. And he's carrying a blue backpack.
Some are expensive as hell too.
It's a maroon colored t-shirt with gray or olive colored shorts and then Converse
And this goes
shoes.
against the Candace Owen cult following narrative, right? That
And
he
what
never
time did
even
he
been on the
return to
campus,
campus?
right? He's never been
just
on the
after 10
campus,
a.m.
right? Remember that.
And
Oh,
does
let's
he leave the
go.
parking structure then, Susan?
He does, yes.
My money don't jiggle jiggle. It folds. I like to see
Bach
wiggle wiggle.
sends one gift
Yes,
membership.
we're able
Who
to
got
track
it?
his
Appreciate it,
movements on
Bach.
campus. He
What do you
went
got?
to Chick-fil-A,
Tracy
in the Sorensen
M012.
building.
Welcome to
Purchased some
the
food, sat and
UNR
ate the food.
Club. Appreciate it, Bach.
Then, I'm sorry,
Where did he purchase the food from?
Chick-fil-A in the Sorensen Center.
And where is that in relation to
Rosewood,
the-
that'd be pretty
the
badass.
amphitheater or the courtyard?
It's kind of on the northeast
Appreciate
side
it,
of the
Bach.
amphitheater. It would be
Someone's going to clip that and said,
on the-
he
on the
said he
upper back edge
appreciated
of the
Bach.
amphitheater, furthest away from where the tent was that Mr. Koch was in.
And from there, where does he go?
From there, he moves across campus, out across Campus Drive into a wooded area on what would be kind of the
I was not
northeast side
sure
of
on
Campus Drive.
on all the videos, but I think this one did get accepted.
Then
I think
returns
these
back
videos
onto
did
campus.
get accepted.
We noticed at this point that he's no longer
I
carrying the
tuned
backpack
out.
that
There
he
was
originally wearing.
probably a couple things that didn't, but I
He
tuned
moves
out for a
through the
little bit, so I'm not sure on
Gunther
everything
building
that
and the computer
wasn't,
science
that may
building.
not have been or would have been.
And then, I'm sorry.
And then goes where?
Then goes across to the railing that gives access to the roof of the Losi building.
From there?
From there, he comes back down the stairs and
Buffering.
walks off campus from that point.
And about what time was that he left campus that second time? Do you know?
I believe it was approximately 11 a.m. or just after, if I recall. I could verify from my notes if you need an exact time.
Yeah, if you don't mind. That'll help.
And there was a guy that went and did an analysis, walked down the steps. I'm 6 foot tall. He's 5, whatever. And if you want to go down that rabbit hole with Candace Owen, I mean, it's entertaining, right? If you look at it, the entertainment element, but I don't care to go down that road. Some of it's just far-fetched shit. The guy goes down the stairs, standing there, like, see, I'm
Were you
this
able to,
tall. He was this
refresh your
tall.
memory
This
as
is
far
where
as
it
the
marks on the
time? I
wall.
was, yes.
It could not be
What
him.
time was it?
It was just prior to 11 a.m. when he walked off campus.
And before we
That's
go any
weird, is
further,
none of
the
them are
parking
actually talking
structure
about
that
the
he left
the bullet
initially,
analysis,
where's that
right?
parking
None of
structure in
that it
relation
could
to the
potentially not be
SS2
used. They're not even talking
I'm sorry, in
about
relation
that.
to?
Those are
the
legitimate
SS2 building on
concerns. It
campus.
just seems like some of the concerns that are being raised are just distraction methods, right? Trying to
think it would be
distract
just
your
to the north of
mind,
the LDS
put it on
Institute
something
building,
that's
if I recall.
irrelevant.
Do you
Like
recall whether it was
the
adjacent
road
to the
mic
LDS
blow up,
Institute?
right?
Yes,
and
it
there's
is.
fragments of shit, and it's
All right.
it's It's
What do we
they found it in the vehicle that he was taking the hospital in, right? And it's like that's that little melted thing on the ground.
Mr. Robinson returning
there's glass
back
everywhere.
To campus the same way that he did previously on foot.
Good Lord, save me.
And this takes just a moment. And why? Well, let me ask you this: you believe this is Mr. Robinson returning to campus?
I do, yes.
Okay. And why do you believe it's Mr. Robinson?
The shoes are the same, and the images that we have are from my view.
They changed the venue? I do not think so, because it's the same judge.
He's noticeably wearing different clothing.
He is wearing different clothing, and he also is walking with a gait or a limp in this video.
With a gait or what?
A limp.
Okay.
Go back to that a little bit. I watched it earlier. It wasn't so clear as it is now.
Gait or limp.
He's noticeably wearing different
Let's slow it down.
He is wearing different clothing.
Bit. Let's slow it down, see if you see any bulging. I'm just kind of curious. Give me a second. I'm going to slow this down so we can see if you see any. I'm going to pause the sound so we don't hear the robot. But I have it on slow. Just curious, sorry. Because it has to have a scope, right? Unless he took off the scope, but then it would not be sighted in anymore most of the time, right? I don't know. I don't see anything there completely, but whatever.
Gait or what?
Limp.
Okay. Now what do we see?
So this is Mr. Robinson coming up the stairs of the parking structure. Again, he seems to be having issues walking.
Maybe he has to shit. So it kind of looks like to me. Not trying to make fun of this, but I don't see a rifle down the pants here. Whatever.
And again, were you able to track? Were you able to track Mr. Robinson?
Anybody that's
when
had
he
to
leaves this parking structure.
Not trying to make a joke
Yes,
about
we
it.
were
If you
able
ever
to.
had to drop a deuce,
So when he
and
leaves the parking
that's
structure,
kind of the walk.
Where does he go?
He
Not
comes
try
up
to
around Campus
give this
Drive,
guy
as you
any
can see on the
fucking-
video here.
But I don't
There's,
see the rifle. But whatever.
There's a cut through there north of the Losi building, and that's Mr. Robinson coming up the sidewalk. He has the
Yeah, it's the right
noticeable
leg.
gait or limp in his walk. And then he moves south across the front of the Losi
The
building.
prison pocket.
On the
Damn.
sidewalk?
Yes, correct.
He's done this before. That's
He
bad.
would be the rear of the two individuals in this particular video.
So right now, if we were to break this picture into quadrants, where would he be?
He would be in the top left quadrant, walking to the left of the image.
Now what do we see?
And you gotta,
This is an
these
image
cameras are
looking
everywhere
across
too. They have
parking
to
lot
have
to the
some
Losi
type of
building, and
AI
Mr.
tapped
Robinson's
into it, right?
appearing on the exterior
Absolutely
staircase,
have to.
which gives access to the Losi building roof and the area where the railing was.
And again, let's break that image into quadrants. Where would he be located if you broke it into quadrants?
It's in the top right, and the individual can be seen moving under the notations that are on the video.
Okay.
Not only was Bach in the chat, he gifted membership to someone.
And what time is this?
It's just afternoon, about 12:15
On what day?
on September 10th, 2025.
Okay. What just happened, or what did we just see happen?
The individual actually kind of rolls over the railing onto the roof of the Losi building.
All right. Go ahead, sir.
And again, in the top left corner, the individual is now seen running across the rooftop of the Losi building to what would be the southwest corner of the building, crouching down and then crawling to
They
the
should
corner.
probably
of the
give out the
building.
raw video of this shit so we can look at it better, right? This is just a video of a video,
And
right?
this is
Them
at what
filming
time?
a screen.
Around 12:23. I think the timestamp on the video
What
is
up, Rick?
12:22.
On the 10th.
On September 10th, yes,
So
2025.
we're clear. This is the roof of the Losi building.
Correct.
Can you still see that individual?
Yes, you can, laying prone.
I don't see him, but very shitty angle. Very shitty angle.
You believe this to be Mr. Robinson?
I'm sorry?
You believe this to be Mr. Robinson?
I do, yes.
And how long is he out there on the edge of the building?
Just until the reported shot was fired at 12:23 and 28. Individual then stands up and then moves across the building to the north.
Is that what we're seeing happening right now?
It is, yes. They move behind the atrium area on the rooftop to the northeast.
And if you
corner
remember,
where
this
white
was the
triangle
day
is.
before 9/11 too, right?
Do you see Mr. Robinson now?
I do, yes. He's just arriving at the corner of the building, almost the top center of the image.
What are we seeing now?
And Mr. Robinson lowering and jumping off of the roof of the Losi building onto the grass area, and then moving
So
away
there's going to be
towards
5
Campus
days
Drive.
of preliminary pretrial hearing. I'd imagine the trial will
He
start
appears to be
shortly
carrying some kind of an
thereafter.
object in his
I
hand
don't know
at
if it'll
this
be a
time.
week after, a month after, or the day after. I don't know. But I know the next hearing is tomorrow, Mountain Standard Time at 1 p.m. for the day 3 of the
So he's
preliminary
approaching
pretrial. There's going to be 2 more days
Campus
following
Drive.
that. I would imagine they're going to run
And again,
concurrent like they
broken
have
into
been.
quadrants. Where is he currently?
Be in the
and go
top
from there.
right quadrant.
And the time?
It's 12:24 and 42 on the timestamp.
What do we see now?
He then crosses Campus Drive and drops down into the wooded area on the far side of Campus Drive.
And that is located in what part of the video? What quadrant?
It would have been just off center on the top left side.
What do we see now?
I think
This
Bach
is
was
the
going to
intersection of
rewind
Campus
and
Drive
listen
and
to the
800
beginning.
South.
That's what he said he
There's
was
a
gonna
vehicle
do.
attempting to turn right onto Campus Drive. That's the vehicle that's driven by Mr. Robinson.
And on the screen, where is that vehicle that you're referring to located? If you broke it into quadrants.
It's on the left side, on the upper side, the upper quadrant.
Now what do we see?
And that vehicle's now pulling away and heading east on 800 South.
Yeah, pretty interesting video. I watched that one. Let's see if this
Let's
is
go
a
ahead and
different
put
one
it on all
here.
screens.
Yes. Oh, let me go back.
No, I
Sorry about
appreciate
that. Go to this one. Play. Expand.
Let's go ahead and put it on all screens. No, I appreciate it. Is so it is admitted and may be published to the screens. And just want to make sure it's on your screen, Agent. All right. All right.
And I looked pretty high and
Mr.
low for some
Surgeon.
good like clips of all this whole thing, like the
Appreciate that,
meaty
Jesse.
stuff
Thank you.
that I thought was interesting. I couldn't find anything.
Okay, what are we
These are the
seeing
only
here,
few
Agent?
clips I did find.
That's the vehicle.
And they said that his vehicle, kind of a flawed argument, but they said that
what
the
time
rims
and
to this
what-
vehicle
what-
are
what
unique,
time
but
of the
those are
day?
the stock rims that come on the vehicle.
8:30 in the morning on
Those
September
not
10th.
really. I looked into it. I'm like,
2025.
those look like the
And
stock
what leads you to
rims.
believe that this particular vehicle belongs to Mr. Robinson?
Yeah, always on the swivel.
Information that was provided.
Yeah, the video. These were video. So this is basically them
regards
in
to
the
driver's
courthouse when they
license and
approved the
Department of
videos.
Motor
They
Vehicle
filmed
records. The
them.
vehicle fits the description of the vehicle owned by
It was
Mr.
kind of
Robinson.
live on AP.
Is there anything unique about that vehicle that stands out to you?
The shape of the vehicle is very distinct, but predominantly the wheels were very distinctive on this version of the vehicle.
There he goes with the wheel thing.
Now what do we see?
The driver of the vehicle exits the vehicle and then walks on foot to exit the parking garage. It's the individual in the red T-shirt and the shorts and the shoes.
And do you believe you recognize who that person is?
Yes,
Who is that?
I believe that's Tyler Robinson.
All right, and where does he go from there?
He heads out of the parking garage on foot into the campus and actually goes to the quad area of the campus. At that time, he makes contact with some representatives from TPUSA.
By quad area?
Sorry, the amphitheater is what I've previously referred it to.
All right. So he goes up on campus, visits the amphitheater area, the courtyard or quad.
Correct.
And then what do we see here now?
He returns on foot back to the same vehicle.
And what time is he returning back to the vehicle?
It's about 9:25 a.m.
So 9:25 a.m. He was kind of scouting it out, right? Not dressed in fatigue, ready to rock and roll, right? Goes back at 12:30, right before 1 is when he carries it out. Yeah, exactly, Styles. And remember, she's like, yeah, he never even been to the campus. This proves that he was there at least twice, right? We don't know other times maybe he was there, you know.
And where's this parking structure
the time
on campus?
9 something in the morning, and then later that day, 12:30, whatever, 23, right, is when he carried it out.
What do we see?
So yeah, he's never been there. Well, there's his car. The plate's registered to his, you know, to him, right? And I don't understand how this kid thought he was going to get away with this.
This is Mr. Robinson returning to the campus on foot from
what happened? Yeah, just footage from.
You can see he's wearing the
preliminary
same
hearing
clothing as
today
in the
that
previous video.
is being entered into potential evidence for the trial to come.
It's a maroon colored T-shirt with gray or olive colored shorts and then Converse shoes.
Yeah, and I watched Candace, Owen, when she first kind of came on scene. Remember, she was part of, like, I think it was Blacksit or whatever.
And does he leave the parking structure eventually?
She was interested and then got on Alex Jones' show. That's why kind of where I listened to her a little bit, and then she kind of went batshit.
The parking structure.
Yes, we were able to track his movements on
doing
campus.
Good, Rick. Doing good. Hope you're doing well. Do you ever get the AC figured out?
In the Sorensen building.
That's gotta suck.
Sat and ate the food. Then...
I like a good conspiracy, yeah, me too. A good one, right? Caveat, good one. But Candace has gone off the deep end on this shit. This case feels so black. Yeah, I know, right?
Kind of on the northeast side of that.
But there's a lot of holes in the prosecution that could potentially.
On the back edge of the
you know, we all know he did it. He knows he did it. Hell, and there's not even.
And from there, where does he go?
There's not even argue. We'll see during the trial whether they're going to argue. Okay, that because some of the conspiracy is. The videos we're seeing is not even him, right? Not even Tyler Robinson. It's someone else, right? If you take AI and clean it up, it's some other guy that's 6 foot tall, not this guy that's 5'10" or whatever the fuck he is, right?
We noticed at this point that he's no longer carrying the backpack that he was
we'll see if that
wearing.
kind of argument comes out. I mean,
he moves through the Gunther building.
Might as well go for a Hail Mary.
Building.
All you need is one person on the jury to be like, yeah, I believe Candace Owen.
And then goes where?
Just
then goes.
You know, it's frivolous, but. If you want your client to go free, you might as well fucking run with it, right?
The roof of the Losi building.
Yeah, whacked out and demonic.
From there, he comes back down the stairs and
she's fucking
walks off campus from that point.
And you know, it's funny. Another thing that I was hearing from
campus
the Desperate Housewives that pitched the shit, right?
I believe it was approximately
they decided to start the preliminary hearing while she's out of town or some shit. I'm like, maybe she knew when the preliminary hearing was happening and she went out of town herself because all this shit's going to discredit everything she has been saying, right? And she doesn't want to deal with the pressure until after the fact so she can go do her stagecraft, right? Oh, yeah, the exploding mic thing, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's the case here, but they could get a mic. We know that Israel did it with the pagers, but definitely did not happen. What did the thing fucking grow a pair of legs, went up his neck and shit? Like, come on.
I was, yes.
And what time was it?
It was just prior to 11 a.m. when he walked off campus.
Okay. And before we go any further, the parking structure that he left.
Yeah, I know
initially,
Tennessee, exactly. You remember when she was going back and forth? I requested these documents from the DOJ and the FBI, and they're not producing them. And they sent her a letter saying, bitch, those documents you're asking for don't exist. I think it would be just you're just making shit up.
Institute building, if I recall.
Do you recall whether it was adjacent
to the
LDS
protected by First Amendment. You have the right to say random shit, make things up.
What do we
kind of forget that. Not everything has to be truthful to be protected by the First Amendment,
this is a video of Mr. Robinson returning back to campus the same way that he did previously on foot.
Batman's here. Butthole Batman's butthole did me dirty, geek. Yeah. Okay, Batman. Well, you guys aren't seeing it, but that's funny.
And why...
This guy or girl, whatever the fuck they are, comes in here, has about 5 handles and does that same shit.
I do, yes.
Okay. And why do you believe it's Mr. Robinson?
The shoes are the same, and the images that we have.
Yeah, I wish they would subpoena her ass too. I agree with that 100%.
From my viewing and seeing Mr. Robinson.
And a lot, not only, let's say they didn't, there's a lot of people she's defamed. I mean, a
He's
lot of people,
noticeably
right?
wearing different clothing.
Just
He is wearing
defaming the hell
different
out of him.
clothing, and he also is walking with a gait or a limp in this video.
Yeah, exactly.
or
They
what?
probably won't do the same
Limp.
shit twice, that's for sure. Yeah, exactly. They're definitely not going to do the same thing twice.
Now, what do we see?
At least not in America,
This is
right?
Mr.
Maybe on
Robinson
some
coming up
peasant
the
ass
stairs
Target
of
or
the parking
something.
structure. Again, he seems to be having issues walking.
Heavy duty metal and kind of crazy with theories too.
And
Is
again,
that
were
the
you
dude
able
out
to
of
track-
Texas?
so were you able to track Mr. Robinson?
I watch him every. If that's the same dude you're talking about, I
when
watch
he
him
leaves this
maybe
parking
every
structure?
few weeks. I'll just watch.
Yes, we
you
were
know, his
able
walk,
to.
most watch.
So when he
thing.
leaves the parking structure, where does he go?
He comes up
And the
around.
old guy
Campus
paid to
Drive,
take
as
the
you can see on
blame
the video here.
and lost
There is
his
a-
pants.
There is a cut through there north of the Losi
What up,
building.
twin?
That's Mr. Robinson coming up the sidewalk. He has the noticeable gait or limp in his walk. And then he moves south across the
This is the
front of the
evidence
Losi building.
for that.
On the sidewalk?
Yes, correct.
So the Charlie Kirk assassinator.
He would
guy
be
that
the
killed
rear
him.
of the two
This is a
individuals
pretrial,
in this
day two
particular
pretrial.
video.
Preliminary
right now, if
hearing
you were
for
to break
evidence
this picture
that's
into
going to be
quadrants,
brought before
where
the
would
trial.
he be?
This is day 2. We
He
got
would be in
5
the
days
top
of this
left
shit,
quadrant,
and then we go to
walking
trial.
to the
We don't know
left
when
of
the
the
trial's
image.
going to start, but I definitely am going to
Now
stream
what do
that
we
shit.
see?
This is an image looking across the parking lot to the Losi building, and Mr. Robinson is appearing
If
on
this
the
was a setup, there are
exterior
way too many
staircase,
moving
which
parts
gives
to keep it in
access
order.
to
Yeah,
the
and you
Losi
know,
building
it's
roof
not
and the
saying
area
it's
where the
not
railing was.
possible to keep things
And
kind of
again, let's break
squared
that
up.
image into quadrants. Where would
But there's
you
just
locate
too
it if you
many.
broke it into quadrants?
I don't see
It's in the
anything
top
that even
right,
says
and
anything
the
like that,
individual
right?
can
It's
be
like
seen moving
it's
under the
pretty
rotations
simple.
that are on the video.
and what's actually crazy is we have not heard shit about the furry piece of shit, you know,
And
the
what
twigs,
time is
right?
this?
This furry twigs, right?
It's
The
just
boyfriend.
afternoon, about 12:15.
I have a feeling their DNA was
December,
found on a lot of items. I have a
sorry,
feeling
September 10th,
he is
2025.
holed up, snitching like
what
he
just
couldn't
happened, or
believe,
what did we
telling the
just see?
whole story.
The
That's like a
individual
confidential
actually
informant.
kind of
Guarantee it.
rolls over the railing.
I
onto
can't
the
wait
roof
till
of the Losi
that
building.
evidence is
All right.
brought up
Sorry.
in this preliminary stage
And
because
again,
they're
in
going
the
to
top left
he's
corner, the
got
individual
to
is
be
now seen
a
running across
confidential
the
informant
rooftop of the Losi building.
testifying for the state.
To what would be the southwest
Or he would be
corner
accomplice to these fucking
of the building.
crimes. Would have another
crouching
trial for
down
his
and then
dumbass.
crawling to the corner of the building.
Oh, I know, Cindy. I know. Sixth Amendment. That's what's scary too. Is
And this is at
incompetent
what time?
legal counsel is ineffective counsel.
around
That's a Sixth Amendment
12:23.
claim. And it
Timestamp
doesn't
on the video is
necessarily
12:22.
toss it out. What it does is the verdict is
On
kind of
September 10th,
squashed, set
yes.
aside, if you will,
2025.
So we're clear. This
and
is the roof of
or
the Losi
vacated.
building.
Sorry, and then they
Correct.
start a new trial.
Can you still see
Furry
that
is in
individual?
protective custody. Yeah.
Yes, you can, laying prone.
Was that him going up the stairs? Did it look like? Yeah, and there's a lot of people saying no, it wasn't him. And I saw an AI enhanced video. Surely didn't look like him, but it was AI enhanced. But yeah, there's a lot of scenarios. You never know.
I'm
You
sorry?
never
You
know.
believe this to be Mr. Robinson?
I do, yes.
And how long is he?
They would
out
have had
there
to
on
have
the edge of the
stolen
building?
his car with his license plate on it,
just
drove it there at the
until
same
the-
time, waltzed someone
The
else. I
reporting
mean,
shot was fired at 12:23.
it would have to be so well
Individual
organized,
then
like they
stands
had
up
him holed
and
up,
moves
maybe
across
on
the
some
building to
LSD
the
or
north.
some
Is
drugs
that what
with a
we're
bunch
seeing
of
happening
fucking
right now?
furry hookers or
It is,
something.
yes. They move behind
Who
the,
knows,
the atrium area on
right?
the
If you
rooftop,
want to go down that road, I mean,
the northeast corner where the white
you'd probably
triangle
think of
is.
some conspiracy to line up with it.
Do you see
Yeah, the
Mr.
clothes. So
Robinson
he
now?
came at.
I
He
do,
went there
yes,
at
he's
like
just arriving at the corner of
9:30
the building.
in the morning of, and then he came
Almost
back
the
at
top center of the image.
12, almost 1 o'clock, or 12, like 20 or so. So he left and came back.
What do we
Yeah,
see now?
definitely a lot of weird shit, right?
Mr. Robinson lowering and jumping off of the roof of the Losi building onto the grass area, and then moving away.
Yeah, and he kind of
towards
went dark
Campus
too,
Drive.
Cindy. Like we haven't heard. You know, you would think he's definitely dropping the
He
time on
appears
his,
to be carrying some kind
his
of an
lover.
object in his hand at this time.
The furry piece of shit, I think, should be charged too. There's enough evidence. You don't need him as a confidential informant or anything. There's enough evidence to, I'd say, fucking throw them both.
So he's approaching.
Because the likelihood of this piece
Campus
of shit doing
Drive.
something stupid now,
And
who
again,
knows,
broken
right?
into quadrants. Where is he currently?
be in the top right quadrant.
And the time?
Going up the stairs? Yeah, after this ends, I'll go back to it.
On the timestamp.
What do we see now?
He then crosses Campus Drive and drops down into the wooded area on the far side of Campus Drive.
Yeah, well, MK Ultra 50s to 70s was a different ballgame than it is now. It's even easier with electronics and advancement in technologies. And
it would have been
drugs,
just off center on
SSRIs, serotonin. You know, they mess with the chemical makeup of your brain. They already have the ability to replace.
This is the intersection of Campus Drive and 800 South.
They admitted that in that declassified hearing the other day, and that was in the 60s and 70s, right?
That's the vehicle that's driven
by
Mr. Robinson.
His DNA is on everything.
On the screen, where is that vehicle that you're referring to located?
Yeah, and that's also another thing. He did confess to his dad. His dad's like, "Oh, motherfucker, you need to turn yourself in. You need to turn yourself in."
That vehicle's now pulling away and heading east.
I say murder via MK Ultra. All roads lead to CIA Mossad. Hey, you know, like I said, I like to dabble in a good conspiracy. Let's see if we can go back to the stairs. Going down, there we go. So it's right about here going down. I'll actually make it big because I'm curious.
I believe that's Tyler Robinson.
All right, where does he go from there?
He heads out of the parking garage on foot into the campus and actually goes to the quad area of the campus.
So this is when he's
at that
going
time
down.
He makes contact with
I don't really see
some representatives from TPUSA. He makes and actually goes to the quad area of the campus. At that time, he makes contact with some representatives from TPUSA.
By quad area?
Sorry, the amphitheater is what I previously referred it to.
All right. So he goes up on campus, visit.
So he went and chatted with some people like, "Hey, what's going on here, guys? What's going on here?" Yeah, here's the fucking guy laughing. Go back to the beginning. Yeah, the furry. Yeah, he's got to be. I mean, come on. 7,000 kids stopped, signed a petition, starting a lot of, and the guy asked the questions, and it's, yeah. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about all the people that signed him walking up the stairs. That's the other video, wasn't it? That's the other video. I don't care to watch this fruitcake. Here's the one, him walking. Oh, you're saying this one. This one's real shabby.
Shortly before Charlie Kirk's assassination. New video has come out of Tyler Robinson limping up the stairwell. This occurred shortly before Charlie Kirk's
I don't see a rifle,
you can see
30-06 with a
trying to
scope on
conceal
it.
his face
Looks
right
like he
here.
has to crap.
And if you notice, he briefly looks back.
But obviously, it's a grainy, shitty video.
If they're looking back up at him,
it looks like to me someone.
They believe that
passed
Tyler
his shit.
Robinson was concealing the rifle inside of his pants.
Again, he seems to be having issues walking.
I don't use Discord. Isn't how they found the. Yeah, exactly. And look, say it do. Yes, the fucking furry community is weird. I don't know. I don't see it there, to be honest with you. But and here's another.
I do, yes.
Okay. And what do you believe is Mr. Robinson?
There's a guy that did like, I'm 6 foot tall and he's this tall and it's not him kind of thing.
From my viewing and seeing Mr. Robinson on the video.
And he's doing the limp thing here too, right?
Now what do we see?
I don't see any impressions. He's wearing kind of fucking skinny jeans too. But again, it's grainy as shit. Can't really tell.
Again, he seems to be having issues walking.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people. It's like I can't tell if it's him. And they did an AI and they like redid the image and like it's a totally different person. But it's obviously AI altered, right? So you can't really use that as like AI is going to change things a little.
When he
but yeah, you don't really get a clear shot of him. The only way that you can clearly say this is, you know,
and again in the top left
him is his vehicle pulling in and pulling out. It's his vehicle. The license plate is ran from the DMV.
The southwest corner.
That's the only connection. Could you say, okay, someone grabbed his vehicle? We'll see what the defense argues, right? What if they do argue some shit like that, right? That would be fucking. That would blow my mind. if they argue some shit like that. Here we go.
Shorts.
This is when he came in the morning. That would blow my mind, I ain't gonna lie.
Who that person is?
So here he is.
Who is that?
I believe that's Tyler Robinson.
It's such a shit. It's a video of a video, right?
He heads out of the parking garage.
Kind of looks like you. Fuck.
And actually
I have a fucking alibi. I was on a lake.
At that time, he makes contact
fishing
with some representatives
sockeye
from the USA.
By quad area.
Sorry, the amphitheater is what I've previously referred it to.
So he goes up on campus. Visits
fucking don't tell Candace Owen. Next thing you know, she'll have my fucking picture plastered. I'm wearing the glasses. Like, oh, look, he's wearing glasses.
And what time is he returning back to the vehicle?
It's about 9:25
Wants to be associated with something that may have criminal issues in.
That's the vehicle exiting.
Yeah,
Mr. Robinson
exactly,
driving the vehicle. This is Mr. Robinson returning to the campus on foot from the neighborhood to the northeast. You can see he's wearing the same clothing as in the previous video. And he's carrying a blue backpack.
Describe the clothing.
It's a maroon colored t-shirt with gray or olive colored shorts and then Converse shoes.
And what time did he return to campus?
Just after 10 a.m.
Yeah, you can't really tell either. Cool, it's obviously a video of a video. Yes. We're not seeing the,
do you know where he goes?
If we had the raw video, that'd be nice, right?
Yes, we were able to track his movements.
This is literally a video of a video.
In the Sorensen building.
And why, well, let me ask you this. You believe this is Mr. Robinson returning to campus?
I do, yes.
Okay. And why do you believe it's Mr. Robinson?
The shoes are the same, and the images that we have from my viewing.
Yeah, that's fucking. Get rid of some of these really quick.
You believe this is Mr. Robinson returning to campus?
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We just watched that one, and that's one. And there was one more, I believe, that was in here. Let's see if I could find it. I think it's that one. Yes, there we go.
His widow Erica are back inside. Fox News Alert, day 2 of the preliminary hearing for Tyler Robinson, the accused Charlie Kirk assassin. It's now underway. Charlie's parents and his widow Erica are back inside the courtroom, sitting together for the proceedings. And Robinson's parents were also there, and were told they looked, quote, tired. Today, much of the focus was on piecing together video surveillance of the suspect's movements at Utah Valley University, starting with the arrival of the alleged killer on campus.
What are we seeing here, Agent Hall?
That's the vehicle that is believed to belong to Mr. Robinson arriving in the parking garage on campus.
At what time in the morning? What time of the day?
It's approximately 8:30 in the morning on September 10th,
in the morning. It said 9.
2025. The driver of the vehicle exits the vehicle and then walks on foot to exit the parking garage.
Yeah, totally premeditated, right? Like completely, right?
It's the individual in the.
And he went and talked to people, kind of deranged, right? That you went and talked to people before you did this shit. That's just a new level of nonsense.
Yes.
Who is that?
It's like, when's he gonna be here?
Later in the testimony, we
and
saw
I'm so curious as to why, because people in public events are always filming with their phones. Why have we not seen more videos, right? More, I mean, handfuls of people were filming. You could go back and watch it. Where's all those videos, right? And all those people have the incident happening, and then some people like to film themselves being there or film the crowd around them. There had to have been more footage, right, than this grainy ass shit, right, from the school. That fucking loser, Amy Twiggs. It's not Amy. It's a man. It's a fucking dude, guys. That's the same one I just played. So that's that. Here we go. FBI. What is this titled? FBI released more leaked messages from Tyler Robinson. So hello, roommate and lover. It is I, Tyler James Robinson. Who the fuck texts like that? Hey, Tyler James Robinson. As a reminder, my pronouns are she, they. Okay, who gives a fuck? You're never going to believe what I did. I was the one who killed Charlie Kirk. What? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yes, I did it. Let me tell you all of the details here in writing so that you know. This shit doesn't make sense. Are you guys reading this shit? None of this shit. This does not seem normal. I wish I didn't read this. This shit does not flow right. But you need to promise me you will never show this chat to anyone, particularly the FBI, which is much better run now that Kash Patel is in charge. Yes, I promise, because I'm a furry. Please start at the beginning and spare no detail. Okay, well, I started planning in the earnest approximately 1 week ago. I did very detailed recognizance of the site, which I learned how to do during Antifa boot camp. You hear that, guys? Antifa boot camp. Yeah, it doesn't flow right. This could be very well some shit someone posted on the internet that ain't real. I don't know if it's real or not, to be honest with you. But either way, I'm reading it. But why did you do it? What would you say your motive was? Well, roommate, lover, as you know, I have been radicalized online by leftist propaganda and I had to use violence to express free speech. I agreed with. This is probably fake. This is probably fake. Like, come on. This has got to be fake, right? That's got to be fake, right? Where is the fucking text one that I had? That one, I don't know if that's real or not, guys. Like, that just... the first fucking line, right? Yeah, totally planned. MK Ultra mind control type conversation. Yes. Take me to the leader. What up, DLP? Yeah, I think that was fake. I remember reading that when the confiscated. Maybe that is real. I don't know. Made by your good guys, the CIA. Very possible. Very possible. Yeah, I don't know if that's real or not. That shit just doesn't... That doesn't flow right? Hush hush acting. Furries are dramatic like high school drama. Oh yeah, you don't want to get involved with a furry. The furries are... they're something else, right? The furries are something else. Probably fake, but... good evening. What up, DLP? Probably fake, but don't forget furries act and talk weird as hell, so it's always possible. Yeah, and you know what? That's true, too. They do talk weird and act weird, right? They're just weird. So Amy, the furry, that she likes to go by Amy, I don't know why they're even using it. It's like, get out of here, right? Let's see. Maybe the furry got the phone and typed all that shit. If possible. You're buffering every 10 seconds. Everyone else. I've been watching on the iPad here. I have it playing here to check for issues. I don't know. Maybe it's you, Kamala. Are you watching? Well, obviously you're watching on YouTube. I know on Kick, I have a issue with buffering on there, and I've not completely figured that out. It's getting better, but I don't see any buffering on the other screen over here, but I'll keep an eye on it. Working on the cars. I am glad that I don't do it for a living. I am so tired of working on cars. Yeah. Imagine doing that shit for a living. I work on all my shit, or at least try to most of the time. But I'm starting to get fucking lazy and just saying, fuck it. I'll go pay the dealership ridiculous amounts of money for shit that I could do myself. Like, usually, like, the basic shit, like fluid exchanges, right? I took one of my vehicles in, and it was for something rando, like programming stuff. I don't have the proper tool, obviously, reprogram one of the modules or whatever, right? Because I was fucking around with my fancy scanner, and I was deleting shit that I shouldn't have deleted, right? So I had to actually have it towed in, and while I was in there, they're like, oh, you look like you need to have a, full differential trans service, everything. I'm like, no, I don't. I've done all this shit myself. They're like, we don't see any records. It's like, yeah, you don't see any records because I do it myself. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Go ahead and do it, and I'll know this way everything is done at once, right? Transmission flush, filter, front, rear diff, transfer case, everything, right? I was like, you know what? Just go ahead and do it, oil, so that now everything's done on the same day, because usually I'll do separate days, right? That shit was expensive. It was like $800. I'm like, seriously? How the hell is $800? They're like, well, you have to take off the exhaust and replace the crush rings, and what you do have to do. But it's like, how does that hell? It's 2 bolts on each side. It's 4 bolts. They pop off. Drop the exhaust down a little. That's the hardest part of it. But it's accessible right there. Yeah, it's crazy. I prefer to work on my own stuff. Always. My phone buffers a lot too. It's just a coincidence, or we are being watched, right? Undrivable, so have to fix good enough to get it to the shop. Yes. You know, I didn't stop washing. They are trying. Yeah, probably Kamala. They're like, oh, we know how to trigger her. Change the flicker rate. Taco burrito. Taco says. Taco says it's okay to physically attack anybody you like over words. Well, Taco, you better choose your words wisely, brother. That's funny. Tore the top end off an engine this week. Running good now. Yeah. The fuel management bullshit. Oh my good lord. Don't tell me how much that shit is a ridiculous. The GM AF fucking M. Don't even get me started on that. Don't get me even started on that. Don't. BF. Yeah, I knew what you meant, DLP. Your BFF. You should have put BFF. It's not BF. I knew what you meant. Exposed DLP. But yeah, the delete on one of the vehicles I had, I went to do the delete. It's a hybrid GM type product. And they didn't have the reprogramming for the module or whatever it was, because the whole hybrid system kind of, I don't know what the difference is, to be honest, but it's a hybrid SUV kind of thing. And I went to go do it when I rebuilt the whole top end, and bought a lot of the stuff. It's just like a valley that you need that does like different things, and you have to reprogram it so it's always running on 8 cylinders. But I found a workaround, actually. Rather than doing the delete, there's a plugin that goes into the OBD where you plug your code reader. My mind's going blank. OBD2 plugin, right? It's just plugs in, and it tricks the system to always keep it in 8 cylinders, rather than it going to 4-cylinder. Because that 4-cylinder shit, if you know anything about the lifters, they either get stuck or they fail. They're much bigger lifters. They're probably 3 times longer than a regular lifter. And they fail. On mine, it didn't even fail. It actually got stuck from being dry. And when I ripped it all apart, I literally just barely hit it on the ground, and the fucking thing unpopped. So all I had to have done was probably run some really thin oil, run it really, I saw a video, they just run it, right? And it would probably have popped back out. But I ended up rebuilding the whole thing anyway, so it's whatever. But yeah, they have a plug and play kind of thing that disables it. And there's other things you could do is, if you have the button for the trailer or trailer mode or whatever, someone was telling me you could do that, but I tried it on mine. It didn't do anything. It didn't trick it to go into 4. Always stay in 8. The lifter's stuck. I had to make a tool to pop it up. Yeah, and I looked online. There's a way to do it, but most GMs are not that hard to tear down and shit, though, right? It's probably either the 6.2 or their 6.0 or 6.3 or 6.0, right? Mine's the 6.0, same as what's in my truck, actually. The hybrid has the same motor as what's in my truck. 5.3, yeah, 5.3, not 6.3, sorry. 5.3, and then the 6.0, mine's a 6.0. So it's literally like an LS. If you know an LS, it's the same, obviously not LS Ford, right? But it's the same shit. 8 cylinders and 8 cylinder. If you know one, you kind of know them all. Everything else, once you take off the electronics and the computer stuff, it's still the same basic concept of the motor, right? Let me go to this. Oh, this is good. I'm gonna go to that. So, yeah. So Mitch McConnell.
Kidnapping them?
Oh, the turtle falls. Yeah, the programmer wants the way to go. Instead of doing the whole fucking delete thing. The old turtle. Turtle. Jenny's
expecting him to call this morning, to be honest.
He'd be willing to call into the show. Could we get him on the phone now?
You know, I wasn't
Pacific Power. Damn.
Call this morning, to be honest. So when
they're trying to get you, Kamala. They're trying to trigger you.
Grateful. I mean, as I said, I've known him since I was a teenager. If it hadn't been for Mitch McConnell and the McConnell Center at the University of Louisville, you know, I would never have been able to go to college. He's been my mentor, and he changed the trajectory of my life. So, you know, when things happen to him and happen to people in your life that you really care about, you know, you just sort of naturally feel extremely worried. So when I heard his voice today, and he was clearly keeping up with stuff, that made me happy to hear from him, because like everybody else, I've been, you know, somewhat in the dark about it. But to hear him talking and to know that he's also talking to the Senate leadership, it made me pretty happy.
The MAGA media ecosphere, shall we say, has been driving a lot of the questions about where Mitch McConnell has been and what has happened to him.
Yeah, someone told me something similar, not diesel. They told me to put
do you
I think it was transmission fluid, something that's thin and runs weird, right?
More to the public to
they'll just kind of cook all that shit out.
Yeah, I think Al had a good point about McConnell's general disposition towards
Agenda 21. Nobody ever talks about that no more. Now it's Agenda 2030, right? Agenda 2030.
Probably not.
It's pretty much in full swing. The Club of Rome.
Person who's normally private about his health, probably not. But I take the criticism. I think it's a fair question about transparency. I think it's a fair question about whether they've done enough. But ultimately, these office holders, you know, they're in charge of their own operations.
Good Lord.
And
Weekend at
maybe
Bernie's.
Somebody around him says, "Let's put out a picture," and he doesn't want to do it. I think that's a fair observation from Al. But all I can tell you is,
nobody talks about that stuff anymore. It's kind of just brushed under the rug. We don't talk about it anymore.
I've seen all kinds
it's kind of like already happening. It's already in full swing.
He picked up the phone and called me, and that was a good thing.
Club of Rome, all that stuff, right?
Our phone lines are open here at the arena. Should he wish to call in, as someone who covered many of his Senate campaigns, not as many, of course, as Al Cross, but
with his furry friend instead. Now we face the fight. I hope he faces the. You know, Utah still has the pretty gnarly for capital punishment, right? Pretty gnarly. I'll get into that next. And there's
weeks. Other than that, we don't really know what's going on. What do you think about it?
I think it's extremely serious, and I'd like to say shame on the Republican Party for just basically staying silent while such a powerful Republican senator is basically laying in a hospital like a vegetable. And his wife flew to China and met with the vice president of China just days after he basically died, and they brought him back with CPR and took him to the hospital. But you know what? It doesn't surprise me from the establishment, because this is what they support. They support people holding on to power until they're practically dead or do die in office.
Crazy.
And this is why the state of our country is so pathetic.
So do you want Republican senators and leadership to be speaking out against this? Like, what do you want from them exactly if they don't know what's going on with him?
Yeah, Mitch McConnell had a stroke on television. I think it was last year.
MTV. She kind of crawled under the rug. But she says some wild shit right here.
Congressmen, senators should ever stay in office.
She's very wealthy, by the way. She's very wealthy. I did not know that till recently.
He was the president.
She's super
while
rich.
He had dementia and was clearly failing on the world stage. But no, shame on every single person in Washington, D.C. that doesn't call this out and demand.
All right, she's not going to get to the meaty shit. I'm not going to listen to 3 minutes of her. Yeah, whatever. Okay, Sneeko. Anybody know who? Okay. Oh, so this is where Scott Jennings. I spoke to my old friend Mitch McConnell this morning, the senior senator from Kentucky. He's still recovering in the hospital, or a weekend at Bernie's, right? We talked for just shy of 20 minutes about Iran, Ukraine, the unfolding situation in Maine, my visit to the TR Presidential Library, and even a little bit of Senate history. I told him we want to see him back at work as soon as possible. Now, I'm going to go read some of these comments because you know this shit's going to blow off the hook. Sorry, but I don't believe you. You're a liar. The last thing we want to see is Mitch McConnell working against Trump anymore. Of course, he's no vote on the SAVE Act. Cat turd. Yeah, there's your weekend. Bernie's. The sequel. Fucking holding him up and shit, right? Jesus Christ. Oh, good. Speaking of them, seances and shit. Mr. Potato Head. Jesus Christ. Oh, my good Lord. Oh, my God. That's so funny. Oh, my God. Remember the Sasquatch on the roof and shit? Oh, good Lord. I'm going to get out of that. We can go down a rabbit hole with that shit. But this crazy sumbitch right here, right? Let me go back to the beginning. This crazy fucker needs to be thrown in jail. Throw this guy in jail. Then deport him.
This is the Islamic Republic of New Yorkistan. Islam will be in every household. Inshallah, the whole world is Muslim. Welcome to Mamdani's New York.
Harry and the Hendersons. Yes, you're right. Wrong movie.
Inshallah, your
Wrong
city
movie.
looks just like this too.
This guy. Deport his bitch ass. Immediately deport him. Immediately deport this guy. I'm not going to listen to the whole thing.
They want me deported.
Yeah, we do.
It's so funny that we are so clearly occupied and people still fall for it. Alex Jones is falling for Elon Musk, who's literally an African migrant. He is literally an African migrant.
Yeah, but he's not calling for the, you know, what this guy's calling
an
for.
American-born citizen to get deported. Right in front of your face, you should be able to see this propaganda. What's happening? What side people are on. Elon Musk is not a Christian. Osmongold is not a Christian.
Okay, that's about as far as I could listen to that guy, but let's see what this guy has to say instead.
I'm not here to insult anyone. I have no... So it seems he's got himself exposed and all these revelations are going to come to light. So I'm going to tell you a very factual story. I'm not Gossip Girl. I'm not here to insult anyone.
Not Gossip
I have
Girl.
no personal vendetta against anybody. I'm not mad at anyone who's ever insulted me. I'm just a guy. And I'm just here to tell the version of the story as I lived it. I'm just here to tell the truth. That's it. I'm just going to tell you some facts. A few years ago, there was a streamer, I think everybody knows who I'm talking about, who was obsessed with me. If I got a girl's number on Fresh and Fit, he tried to do the same thing. Every single thing I did, he copied verbatim. He tried to be me, literally be me. He was obsessed with me. And I thought he just wanted to be famous, and that turned out to be a homosexual obsession. He came to Romania with two people who I respect very much, Myron and Fresh, great guys. They managed to convince me to allow him to come. He came there and started acting really fruity and really weird. He started telling me that he had this cuck thing that was exposed. He had this big cuck scandal. And he asked me what I think about cucking and if it's normal to explore your sexuality and if I've ever tried it. And I said, look, I'm older than you, bro, and I've never tried that. I don't think that's normal. And then he started saying, isn't it normal just to try new things? Don't you think it's normal to be curious? How do you know if you're really gay or not unless you've tried being gay? And then I realized he was coming on to me. And when I realized he was coming on to me, I thought the best thing I can do is just not talk to him anymore. Because I don't like
an emotional
this
band.
stuff.
I
don't wanna
unbanned
be
you
a drama
immediately.
merchant like he is. My brand isn't sitting online and constantly insulting other people like his is. So I thought, let me just cut him off. He's obsessed with me. He's a bit weird. I don't want to ruin the guy's career. Let me just go his own separate way. Since then, he has mentioned me every single day.
He likes him. He has a thing for
Andrew Tate
him.
wore a gambling t-shirt. Andrew Tate drove a car. Andrew Tate drunk coffee. Andrew Tate this. Andrew Tate that. He is obsessed with me. And if you see the way he talks about me, you can see in his eyes.
He's gay for him.
It's not because he is morally superior. It's not because he just wants clicks. It's a homosexual rage, which is suppressed.
What cucking is? It's when you allow your girlfriend to get banged by another dude and you watch.
I wanted all of this to go away. I just said, no, I'm not going to fuck you, bro. Get out of here. I just tried to ignore the kid for 5 fucking years. Here we are 5 years later. He won't stop talking about me. And if you watch him do it, guys, watch him do it and look in his eyes while he does it. It is a suppressed homosexual rage. He is enraged. Now he's Muslim LARPing. He's Islam LARPing. Constantly LARPing about Islam while being gay in private and taking drugs in private.
Yeah, right.
As opposed to me, who keeps my faith private and my internet. He keeps his faith on the internet and in his private life is completely haram. So we can discuss which one of us is the real Muslim if we want to have that conversation.
Yeah, and Andrew Tate's a Muslim if you didn't know that.
I live in Dubai. He lives in New York. You know, he walks around during Pride Month in New York. Guys, I really didn't want to do this video, but it's all coming to light. I woke up this morning with a few text messages from people who know very well saying, is it true that this person does these things? And I'm like, oh, so this is about to blow up all over the internet. I said a long time ago to Sneeko once on one of my emergency meetings, I said, don't come at me, bro, because I could have ruined your career and I didn't. I am the nicest man. If he had this kind of information on anyone else, he'd post the screenshots, he'd sit there like a little girl, he'd do a
like a little girl.
He'd talk about it for years. I'm the top G, and then because that's who he is. I've known he's gay forever, and I didn't care. He came on to me, it was weird. It's gonna come out what he's really been up to. You're gonna see he's not a pinnacle of Islam, he's not a pinnacle of morality.
Cuck on my car at ICE. The kids who do, yeah. Men are the cucks. Women can't be cucks.
I'm making
Not
this
that I know
video
of.
now just to make it clear that I rejected him. I said no. That's why he won't stop talking about me. That's why you can see in his eyes he is so angry. That's
the cuckery.
why I am the content of his entire life. That's why, because I said no to the kid. I hope he, you know, works it out. I wish him well. No matter how much he insults me, how much
The
he wants
absolute
to be me, he'll
cuckery.
never be me. He's never respected like I am. He'll never achieve the heights of fame that I achieve. He'll never surpass me in any realm, no matter what. So I really, truthfully,
He's
wish
talking
him
about
well.
Sneeko, the New York, the guy from New York, the Muslim guy.
Now, and I want everybody to see that once again, Tate was right. If you see Tate do something, it's because he's right. If you watch my entire career, all I've done is predict the future flawlessly. I stopped talking.
This guy does a hilarious video on
I knew he was gay. I knew he was going to BDSM
on
clubs and all this
Mexico.
kind of weird shit.
He's got like a fucking military cap on, fucking pointing the gun at the map. Mexicans are anything from here to down here. Everybody in between, bunch of Mexicans.
I'm not doing it.
It's hilarious.
So, here's the truth. That's the reason. I'm not going to talk on this again. He's going to tweet about me and talk about it for the next 200 years.
He loves them.
You see the rage in his eyes, the suppressed homosexuality. That's
Yes. Did it collapse completely, or is it just the buckling still going on? Did it collapse? I actually have the link up on live. Did it fucking collapse? Why they're in there grinding and shit?
Exposed that perhaps said yes, but I said no.
But I said no. Oh, wrong screen. Let's get this going back up. Let's see if I still have this up. Let me see if it ended, right? Did it collapse, or is it just they're still working on it? No, not collapse. They're still working on it, right? Grinding and shit. I'm like, if you've seen the I-beams and you think I-beams, right? They fucking bended just like nothing. How are you going to go in there, do anything with this building, raise it back up, right? Redo the structuring. What they did back in the day when they added a 21 level apartment on top, I think. It was originally all commercial, which commercial is kind of light, right? Well, kind of light. They went and made residential, and they didn't do the proper adding of the steel, obviously. So it's New York, right? You can get away with just about anything if you got the right amount of money. But yeah, I will keep that up in the background because I've been actually curious to see if that son of a bitch is going to fall while they've been kind of doing what they've been doing. Grinding and shit. Oh, yeah. Davis Court was down there.
For the extra tourism for the
It's just not worth Seattle. Let's just say this. Seattle, they moved for this FIFA thing. They moved all the druggies and everybody away from where they were, the popular cool areas, right? And they put them in the Chinatown. The Chinatown was already being destructed by what happened during COVID. The fucking shit was boarded up. It's slowly coming back. So what they do, they move the druggies over there. So you go to Chinatown now, it's all the fucking druggies.
Protesting Mayor Wilson for throwing all of the homeless people into their district, which has destroyed their businesses when they were excited for the extra tourism for the World Cup. So right now they are trying to bring awareness to go visit Chinatown and are calling out Mayor Wilson.
Yeah, they probably do got some opium dens down there.
Advantage of by white city leaders who only come to the CID for dim sum or to buy cheap.
They probably do.
We are more than here for their entertainment. This is so racist.
What up, David? Chinese typically are conservative and pro-business, but it's hit or miss in Seattle.
Why? I ask you why.
I heard you calling her racist. You think it was racism?
Racism. And we are streaming on Kick and on Rumble and on X, guys. I'm gonna start streaming every time on those platforms. If you're on there, definitely give me a follow. I need to get to 100 followers on Rumble before I can get access to the Creator Content Studio, and I can start doing exclusive content over there. And that's my intent on Rumble, to start doing some exclusive stuff there, because I could go full unfiltered there, rather this YouTube bullshit. I gotta watch what I say.
Chinatown International District, welcoming you to the neighborhood. We are 5 minutes away with some amazing foods.
Amazing foods. I just started on there recently too, before I went out of town.
And take care of drug issues that is causing violent crimes. And all these tourists, before they visit Seattle, they've done their homework to avoid those two districts, because people are getting killed, stabbed, and hurt every single day.
People are calling her racist. Do you believe that she's racist?
Yeah, she's racist.
Slightly filtered, yes.
Show them you're picking on Hispanics or blacks.
Never go full Riri.
We trusted Mayor Wilson.
Yeah, I gotta watch what I say. And I actually watch what I put on the screen too.
She said there will be zero tolerance.
It's crazy. Fucking Rumble, I can fucking play or say anything I want. It's kind of nice.
It's worse than ever.
Help us out. Clean up Colton Jackson for good. Don't just clean it up for a couple of weeks or maybe a week or two and then forget about it.
What the hell are you talking about, Lalo? And then I'm surprised nobody's really talking about this. The incident that happened in, what is it, Houston, right? The ICE agent, he tried to run him over, and, you know, that was the last time he did anything. No, that's the bad. That one's not good. Over and done with.
And federal investigators on scene. News from the Magnolia Park neighborhood. A man shot in the stomach, with ICE agents and federal investigators on scene. Within the last few moments, we've confirmed that man has died. Let's show you where this is
as he rightfully should have. Try to run someone over, whether it be a cop or anybody, right? Guess what? Vehicle could be a weapon. Look at pretty good.
Federal agents just left Canal Street here in the last 30 minutes or so. They had been on this scene for about 8 hours, as we have just confirmed through an ICE spokesperson that an ICE agent opened fire and killed a Mexican national here on the street just
I like that,
before 7
leftards.
o'clock this morning. What
Protest
ICE
for
is
this
telling
one.
us this afternoon
Yeah,
is
where
that
are they?
enforcement officers
Well,
were
he's
out
Mexican.
here
They only
attempting
protest
to
for
pull
their
over
fellow
that
whiteys.
Mexican national. He's been identified by ICE as Lorenzo Salgado Araujo. And according to ICE, when they tried to stop him, he refused to stop. ICE says from the information that they are getting, he then used his vehicle in an attempt to ram the ICE officers who were out here.
Yeah, you use your vehicle as a weapon.
And then that is when,
sorry to tell you,
to ICE, he tried to run over the
ICE keeps getting in front of moving vehicles. Go fuck yourself, MAGA. Hell, that's crazy. Yeah, sure, bro.
Salgado Araujo got rushed to Bentop Hospital. According to
sure,
the Houston
bro.
Fire Department, we're told that he was taken there with CPR.
ICE is just jumping in front of cars.
We have just learned from ICE this afternoon
chimping
that
out.
he
What up,
died
Artsy? How we doing?
there at the hospital. There's still a lot of questions here. We have not seen
Sounds
any
like a
video
torta.
of this
Yes.
incident.
He tried to run over an ICE agent. No, he didn't. The ICE agent jumped in front of the car. Listen to Lalo Pants. Lalo Pants said ICE agents are just jumping in front of cars and shooting people.
Hours today. We have reached out to the mayor's office to get any
just like Renee, he found out it wasn't a pretty good idea, right?
Also, holding the perimeter.
Oh, I know, yeah. And you know, they still denied not only that, and then the other guy with the you know, kicking the taillight out, resisting arrest, had a firearm.
This afternoon, a lot of reaction coming in from the
crazy.
community. While the police tape was up out here, we did see a lot of those neighbors coming. They had seen on social media what happened. A lot of them upset.
They never investigate. They don't need to. It's cutthroat. It's like, you know, you don't need to investigate some things. Someone breaks into your house, right?
What are they telling you?
And you catch them in the dead of the night breaking through your house and stealing your shit. Sorry, we don't need to really investigate. They shouldn't have been there to begin with.
Together so far is that whatever interaction happened between 4 men that
that were in a
Space,
van
but
headed to
need
work, picking up
conservative
someone
Yeah,
on
YouTube
this
is
street
also
happened
Google,
right
right?
over
It's an
here
extension
in
of Google
front
now.
of this business
Since
and
that
home
happened,
right
it's kind
here.
of
Now, I'm told,
gone to shit,
by the
chilling like a
stepdaughter
villain.
of one of the men
Let's
that
go.
was in that vehicle that they stopped to pick up a coworker and that they had suspicions that ICE
Yeah,
was
it's
behind them. Upon
suspicion.
arriving at a home
Well, get out of the
on
country if you're here
the
illegally.
addresses here behind me, the men had some type of interaction with ICE, and during that interaction,
Yeah, and that's
Lorenzo
another thing is
Salgado was
they're like,
shot.
well, she was
Video
turning
from
the
our
wheel,
media
speeding
partner,
out of the way,
Grizzly's Hood
right?
News,
But she
shows
turned the
that
wheel,
man
gunned
lying
it,
on the
and
ground
still hit him.
screaming. He was later taken
I'm sorry,
to Bentoff
it's a
Hospital.
subjective
Now,
thing when you feel like your life's in danger. It's not really an
one
objective.
of
It's
the
a little
men
bit
who
of
was in the
both,
car,
actually.
she said that
The car's
she and her
screaming
mother
at you.
were
You're not
unaware
going to
of
be
what
able to see if you're
happened,
right in
due
front
to
of it,
some
which way the
social
wheels are
media
turned.
video that had been floating around TikTok. They saw on that video the co-worker of her stepdad, Mr. Salgado, laying on the ground, bleeding,
Drive, baby,
and begging
drive.
for
Yeah,
help.
remember
Like I
that?
said,
The
that
Butch
is
Dyke
same
was like,
video that
drive,
was
baby,
posted
drive.
by our
Pop,
media
pop, pop,
partner,
pop.
Grizzly's Hood News.
Well, that's
Now,
a
as you
mistake.
heard my colleague Bryce Newberry say, the man who was shot, his last
Yeah,
name is
you could
Lorenzo
blame her for
Salgado
the death.
Araujo, who has now died at the hospital.
Probably the radicalism.
Montserrat left here with her
Everything.
stepdad after I spoke. Excuse me, she left here looking for her stepdad after I spoke with her earlier. We haven't been able to confirm that he's in custody. What she's been told.
Well, she
from
did
a
fuck
very
around
brief
and find
phone
out.
call
Yeah, that is
that
true.
He and the two other men that were in the car, not the man that was shot, so 3 men were taken into custody. And then the
Yeah, I
man
don't
that
think
was
he's gonna
shot
make it
was
to
taken
general
Bentoff
population.
Hospital and later
Oh, my
pronounced
good lord,
dead.
that
This
poor
is a
guy.
developing story, and as we get more information, we'll bring it to you right here.
It's a whole different topic when that's crossed, right? I mean, oh my good lord, poor guy. President Trump would not attend the NATO if it wasn't in Turkey. Why did I save this one?
Strong person. It's possible that I wouldn't have attended. I felt I had to attend because of the fact that, you know, I know he's gone all out. It was a big thing to have NATO come to Turkey or any place else. It's a big thing. But we weren't treated well because we did something in Iran. We don't need anybody's help. I didn't even want their help. But before I asked, they said they wouldn't be there. And we've invested trillions of dollars in NATO. Why? To protect European countries and
Robbie, I need a Kick friend. I cannot be alone. Yeah, I think Kick actually has all the badass like emojis and shit. I actually like I like Kick.
I say that's
I just
fine.
started using it recently.
You would think that they'd be very willing.
It's
to
got all the crazy ass
do
emojis and
something
shit.
to help us, and they really weren't. In the case of the United Kingdom, the Prime Minister, I guess he's no longer there. Maybe because of this, it was a very unpopular thing he did. He said, "No, we'll help after the war is over." I said, "I don't need that kind of help." We didn't need any help at all. And in a way, I was testing people. I was testing to see whether or not they'd be there because I've long said that we help them, but I'm not sure that they'd be there for us. And Italy
right.
turned us down, and Germany turned us down, and France turned us down.
Mitch is more than a rhino. He's a
But you know, why are we spending?
he's not doing too well.
Dollars?
I'll just say that he's
They're
not
there
doing
for
well.
us. We've always been there for them.
He is not doing well at all. That old Mitch. Oh, wrong window again. Slipping in my amateur hour, guys. Those are all the ones I saved there, so that's good. Amateur hour. Yeah, this is just crazy. Shit's just folding.
Hey Trace, so this high-rise building is more than
Just
30 stories.
folding.
Right here behind me with that bright orange construction fencing, it's being converted from a former office space into luxury apartments. But all that work is on pause as city officials say this building could face what they're calling a localized collapse. Around 8 a.m. local time, fire crews responded to calls of falling bricks. And on the inside, construction workers on the 21st floor noticed support columns
Just look at that
starting
shit.
to buckle.
Look at that I-beam.
Video captured on the inside shows badly bent steel beams. Crews immediately
Look at that.
evacuated the building that is located in Manhattan's Midtown East
How do you
neighborhood
fix that?
near
How do
other
you
iconic
fix
landmarks.
that?
The
Like
FDNY
really?
drone also capturing these images
How do you
of the
fix
damage
that?
inside.
And it's
The
a
FDNY
Pfizer building too.
department said that the steel beams have started to bend from the weight. So the New York Times
Yeah, I have a
reports
feeling
building
too,
has had
Kamala, that
nearly
is the
2
case.
dozen
I have a
violations
strong
dating
feeling
back
that's
to
the case, and
2020,
they're not going to announce
mostly
it.
for
Because you
failure
got
to
to keep
file
in mind,
elevator inspection and testing
when you're
reports.
that
And a
involved in the
representative from a
government,
local union who had his workers inside
and as long as he's been in it, you
blasted
wield a
the
little bit
project
of
to Fox
power,
News.
right? So he still wields that. Someone's still wielding that power, right? They're just like, well, it's Mitch. It's surely him, right? Appropriate for Pfizer, right?
To me, it's a lack of.
They're illegally preventing a special. I agree. They should have one, and you think about it too. Depending on where he's at, or if the district and how it's going to turn or go against him or for him, it could be the Republicans like, hey, we don't want the Democrats to get it. We got to hold off and play our cards right, or the Democrats or whatever, right? So, yeah, I actually fucking 100% agree with that shit. And we're back at it with fucking Iran. Back at it. Back at it.
Alert, CENTCOM confirming that the U.S. military
Mitch is brain dead? No, he's dead.
Series of powerful airstrikes on Iran for attacking commercial shipping.
Is my
Let's go to
thinking.
Mark Meredith in Turkey. Mark?
I don't know.
Greg, good morning to you.
Some of the shit I see is like pausing. Remember, he's like,
now after midnight, but the latest
it's like, Mitch,
is from U.S. Central
wake
Command
up.
that they are launching
But no, he was in the hospital and they had him on allegedly
basically
life support.
retaliation after Iran had launched
And
3
he was
different attacks
talking,
on
Scott
ships
Jennings
that were
was
transiting
talking to
Strait of
him, but
Hormuz. These were commercial ships as they are trying to get oil, natural gas out of that water in the Persian Gulf into the Gulf of Oman. But the Strait, of course, has been the center point for so much of what's happened since early February, where President Trump said it was imperative that ships
his
be allowed
wife
to move
fled,
in and
pulling.
out of that
So
area
yeah,
freely. Iran, of course, had contested that, saying
very
that they
possible.
were going to be the ones deciding who was going to be able to move through that waterway.
Yeah,
Now,
the
we
reflecting
don't know whether or
pool.
not these
I don't know
strikes
what their
were completed
obsession
or if
is.
They are going to be ongoing. Iranian state media was reporting a series of explosions in southern Iran.
I don't know what the obsession is
Man has to say
with
about
that
the president's
fucking
own comments while he's
reflecting
here in
pool.
Turkey. And I will mention, Greg, oil prices already jumping on the news of what's happening. Another big development, the U.S. revoking a waiver it had just issued to give Iran 60 days to sell its oil. The White House pulling back that release earlier this evening. Greg?
Probably went right to China like, hey, we need to settle our score. I don't want to go to jail. Oh, this guy. He just keeps coming up in the news left and right. Just always in the news.
Our coverage continues as we
Just
talk
always
the
in the
hour.
news. This
Graham
guy,
Plattner, Senate
the real
candidate,
Nazi.
is on life support at this hour as Democrats flee and call for him to drop.
Oh, pause that real quick. Oh, where's my... Oh, let's go. What was that? Darla. Gift membership. Who did it go to? Oh, I thought it went to Lalo. C1 has 1E. Welcome to the UNR Club. Thank you, Darla, as always. Darla is the I was gonna say the goat. She's the super freak swan. Appreciate it, Darla. Thank you again. Welcome to the club. Let me get back to this.
Drop out of the race after
Thank
a
you, Darla.
shocking allegation of rape from a former girlfriend, and now he has lost his biggest supporter of all. Hello, and
Swan
welcome.
Darla,
I'm Sandra
yes.
Smith in New York. Jillian, glad to have you back with us today.
Thank you for having me, Sandra. It's great to be with you. John Roberts is off. I'm here in Washington. This is America Reports. So those allegations from Plattner's ex are threatening to now topple his candidacy. They
Did well for the
criminality and
CCP.
scandals
Oh,
that have
that's
surrounded
funny.
him since the get-go. Sexual harassment, a Nazi tattoo, Reddit posts, and claims of infidelity.
And Plattner's biggest supporter, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, just moments
This guy,
ago,
Lalo, is
change of heart,
a Democrat, by the way,
Plattner
bro.
to now leave the race.
Yikes. Alexis McAdams has all the breaking details.
my feet
out
on
of
your
the New York
couch.
Newsroom this afternoon. Hey, Alexis.
Good afternoon. Well,
Yeah,
it
Lalo knows
finally
this
could
guy
be
well.
the major blow here for Graham Plattner, right? Senator Bernie Sanders has just called on him to step aside. And
Lalo,
he was one of his
this
biggest
guy is
supporters
a Democrat,
after
by the way.
A woman who dated Plattner came forward. Her name is Jenny Rakakot. So remember that name. She's accusing him of raping
Yeah,
her
two
back
people that
in
got him, never seen
2021.
before. They're
She
probably
told
just
CNN
watching.
He forced himself on her inside
A lot of
her
people just
home
watch.
in Maine, despite her telling him to stop.
So he had kind of like jumped on top of me, and
Which is weird because
indicated
usually
that
the
he had
algorithm will
intentions
give it
that
to
were
people that have
sexual in nature.
interaction
And
rates
I remember
with
just at first being
the
like,
channel,
hey, I'm not into
usually
this.
chatting,
I
but it also could be
recognized that he
liking,
wasn't
sharing, and
listening to
other
me. It
things
wasn't
too
just that he wasn't
on the
hearing
back
me
end.
or
So
whatnot. And then I recognized
Who knows? But welcome to the club, both of you guys. Someone got one earlier, forgot the name. Actually, I did not forget the name. It is right here. And also, Bell Minor had become a member. Winston been a member for, it looks like, a month. And
mindful of the political reality it will inflict.
What does that say? Danny Rebel, what's this one? I'm going to replay it. What's it say? Can't read it.
That I love
is now following. So Danny Rebel followed me on, I think that was Kick. That's what that one is.
This is not the first time she even spoke out about Plattner. She actually talked to the New York Times back in June.
Click all the clicky thingies, yes. Always helps. And we are streaming on Kick, Rumble, and X. So if you're on Kick or Rumble, go check it out. I need to get to 100 on Rumble so I can get access to their creator content studio. Oh, I have access to studio, but the creator content program, sorry.
Take that away. And I felt really uncomfortable with the responsibility.
Can you read the
weight of my story
the two new ones? I don't have the log here. I have to go log into something else. I'm just going by my message board that I have here. I don't know why it's not here. No, I can't see it without logging in and seeing. Let me see if it's over here. Oh, here we go. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. What am I talking about? So Bell Minor, 84, became UNR Patriot. Winston had become a month member. We had a gift membership. Oh, it doesn't say who it went to on this platform. It just says who gave it. So I'd have to log into something else.
All right, Alexis, all the details for us out of New York. Thank you. Sandra?
All right, let's bring in Fox News contributor and former Utah Congressman Jason Chaffetz. Boy, oh boy.
Yes.
Let's see where this goes next, Jason.
Even the socialist is like, you gotta go, bro. We can't have this Nazi shit.
Has now added his name to the list.
I have you on Rumble. Yes, we're on Rumble. We got a couple people watching, 3 people, not many, but whatever. We'll get there. Rumble is what I'm gonna really work on Rumble because I started looking into it. I like their platform. I started looking into it. It's not as simple as YouTube, but like all the little emojis, they're like Donald Trump dancing, American flags, Ron DeSantis. Like it's totally pro-Trump. Trump's mugshot. Like it's a pro-Trump, pro-America platform. And to be honest with you, I want to start putting my money where my mouth is and start supporting platforms that are American. Like our country, but yeah, all their default emojis, kind of like Kick has their own animated ones. In Rumble, they have their own, and they're all like automated. It's a pro-American platform, in my opinion. So I don't know. I'm going to start banging it out over there once I hit that 100. So I'm just going to continue restreaming now until I hit the 100. Once I hit 100, I'm going to go really hardcore on Rumble. Who knows? Might do only like I know for a fact I'm going to do exclusive stuff on Rumble. Unscripted. What up? How we doing? Oh, my Atlanta in the house.
They've known about this type of allegation for some time now. And
yeah, the bot's chimping out.
To the last second. And like Alexis said, they're on the clock. They only have till the 13th in order to make a change.
Yeah, the Dems don't go to jail. They get exposed and get in office and gain power and all that shit, right, David? It's crazy, right?
I am someone that believes in character. I am someone that believes that morals
Lalo.
matter.
Come on, bro. We've accepted you into the mega club, bro. You're almost in, bro.
I would vote for Plattner.
You're almost in, Lalo.
At this point, I think there's no question about that. He has until
we've all overlooked your socialist, communist tendencies. We like that you ride the e-bike with the white walls and smoke a joint on the beach and all that stuff. No need to be all crazy.
Those like Sonny Hostin, the mainstream media and Democrats, he says the cautionary tale here for all the Dems who
Lalo doesn't listen. Who wrote that? Artsy? Why the fuck the caps, bro? He doesn't listen. He likes to scream.
Rassicot said she later felt compelled to go public about her experience because the reaction to the Time story was dominated by controversy about another woman, Lindsay Fitfield.
Loves to yell. Yeah, Lalo's just sitting there, and you know what time is it? Lalo, oh my good lord, bro, you better get your ass home. Get on that e-bike and get home, bro. He has probation, and if he doesn't get home in time, his probation officer is going to be knocking on the door.
And then where are the women's groups? You never hear from them.
You'll have to do a drug test.
Involved and engaged in this. This is not a good look for the Democratic Party, and how should they trust?
I'm gonna check out the space too. Which space we talking about? I went over my head there.
Has served the state of
he's an anklet baby, right?
Done so with honor and dignity. I think, you know, the
Yeah,
Democrats.
he
were
works
just
on Chinese e-bikes. He
this
loves the Chinese
insatiable desire
e-bikes.
for power and taking back the Senate. But I think you got to look at Maine and say, no, Susan Collins is going to get elected yet again.
And, you know,
the one last night. Yeah, I didn't listen to that. I've been saying who's Pam. That's all I gotta say. Who is Pam?
Last night, Jason called out Democrats for
Who's this Pam everybody's talking about? And what's funny is when I say that shit, is you actually have people like, oh, you don't know who Pam is? Pam is this old lady, and they try to explain it to me. It's like, you don't even know who fucking Pam is. You just know what you've been told. But it's funny, like people like, oh, Pam is this, Pam. It's like it's a joke. Like I know who fucking Pam is, right?
Maybe stop, you know, getting on bed with absolute.
Ask Lalo anything. I dare you. Okay, Lalo.
Not mincing words. Final thought, Jason.
Do you wear an ankle bracelet?
Yeah, he seems to be
like
the
an
voice
ankle
of reason
monitor.
over there
Sorry.
on the Democratic side of the aisle, but Democrats have this problem in other states like Michigan. You got some crazy candidates out there on the Democratic side of the aisle, but hey, this is their insatiable desire for power. They're willing to
there you
do
go.
just about
Lalo
anything
won't
to put
answer.
anybody up because
I listened to the Polly and Bach part.
Out of the Democratic side of the aisle.
Were they going back and forth with each other and shit, or
Good to
what?
have you on the program. We'll see where this goes. Things could change here any moment now. We're watching for the news. Jason, thank you.
Spider co-host, geez.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily.
See, bro,
Catch me
I
and my
asked you a
co-host
question,
Harris
Lalo,
Faulkner,
and you did not answer the question, Lalo. You did not answer the question, Lalo. I can't believe they're live streaming this shit, the Pfizer building. We'll watch this for a little bit. I'm going to read the chat. So I'll be reading a little bit of this chat for a minute before I play the next thing. Because we got Lalo in the house. And I like to give Lalo all my complete attention. He could be funny sometimes. He needs to go smoke a joint, ride his e-bike, his Chinese e-bike. Get home, Lalo. We're worried about you, man. Last time when you violated your probation, because you didn't get home in time, we thought you got deported. We legitimately thought you had gotten deported, bro. And all of us were very concerned for you. What was the question? I asked you, Lalo, do you have an ankle monitor? Telemundo. Because Lalo is all truth, no lies. Lalo, the Lalo Show. That'd be a good one. The Lalo Vato Show. E-bike battery fire, yes. 4th of July, belated 250, yes. It was a 250. Oh, let's go. What is that? DLP.
My money don't jiggle.
Let's see what was that. Popped up. Gold coin. Thank you, DLP, for the gold. Appreciate it, as always. The gold coin. Thank you again, DLP. Oh, I gotta hit show on that. There we go. The hundo. Who's giving the hundo? Heavy. Thank you, Heavy.
My money don't jiggle. It folds. I like to see you wiggle.
Appreciate it, Heavy. I'm gonna see if this guy fixes it. There we go.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Appreciate it, Heavy, for the hundo, as always. Hopefully this sound's working. I think it is. It looks like it's working on my end. Your question sucked. You didn't answer the question, Lalo. So I assume that you do have an ankle monitor. Nothing wrong with that, bro. So he's got an ankle monitor. So we got that out of the way. So you do have a bedtime. You have to get home. How many Chinese e-bikes did you work on today? Before you went to the beach and smoked a joint? Let's hear that one, bro. Your question sucked. Gay Trump. Awesome videos. Yeah, I had to narrow down the songs because the YouTube thinks that I'm trying to copyright infringe and all that nonsense. Backdoor Supreme. Yeah, Lalo's all about that. Lalo knows all about that. Lalo loves, the Backdoor Supreme. Oh, we got Rally Big Dogs and we got Robbie. Yeah, see what I mean? Rumble just has a lot more shit going on. Nice emojis. Little green siren, Trumpy, Bitcoin. Shit, I can't even see half of them. What is this other one here? Nope. Trumpy dancing. There we go. And eventually, I'm hoping that the chat, the multi-chat, eventually is going to be all connected on here to where the Rumble will be on here. I just haven't had... I have to use a whole separate program here soon, which I will be doing here soon. So all the multi-chat will pop up on here because right now it's only Kick, X, and YouTube that shows up on the multi-chat on the screen for some dumbass reason. Projecting his homosexuality tendencies onto Trump again. Republicans crashed Grindr. You would know, huh? Lalo would know. The Ayatollah. The backdoor Ayatollah. Yes. He is dead. Let's see if I even still have that one. Ayatollah Khomeini died like a dog.
Died like a dog.
I don't have the song anymore. I deleted a bunch of shit, like copyrighted stuff. They're like, oh, you're not allowed to do that. Lalo can't get on Grindr anymore and is bitchy now. Yes, he loves to wash the dishes. He is a dishwasher. He is a dishwasher. And I don't think his name's Lalo. I think it's Juan. Because Lalo is like a nickname. I don't think his name's Lalo. It's definitely not Lalo. Definitely not Lalo. Let's be real. Oh, we do got some followers, though. I got a couple of people watching now on Rumble. Appreciate everybody that's on Rumble watching. Not a lot of people, but... Oh, it's going to give me ads? I got to watch ads? Seriously, bro? I even have to watch the ads? Come on, Rumble. How are you going to do me like that? Oh, where did my browser go? Oh, let's go. What was that? Darla again. Gift membership. Who did it go to? Did it go to Lalo Blue Pant? No, it went to Unscripted. Welcome to the UNR Club as a prospect. Unscripted. Thank you, Darla. Again, I'm going to hit you with the... Darla is the swan. The super freak swan. Thank you, Darla. Appreciate it, as always. It's finally someone who got it that's not, you know, that's kind of here. Those two people earlier that had got it when, I forgot who did the first gifted one earlier, way earlier. It went to some rando name, like some bot name, and then another one went to some rando. I've never seen either of the names, but whatever. They're welcome to the club, whoever the hell they are. Appreciate you guys. But thank you again, Darla. Darla, the super freak swan. Yeah, I don't think they're grinding or doing anything fancy in here anymore, so... Nobody is on the KKK show. Come on, Lalo. Come on, Lalo.
You want to support Trump? You want to have lack of a brain cell? You do
Come
that,
on,
okay?
Bi means two. So are there just two genders?
Turn down a little
Whatever
bit.
makes you happy, but God gonna get you.
Hopefully it's
so
not too
that's
quiet,
not my
but...
problem. Do you think God's gonna get you for killing your baby? That's what you explained in your words. Charlie Kirk was murdered while sitting in a chair.
Won't let me receive gift memberships. Yeah, some people it does that. There's... I don't know if there's a way to undo it, other than the only workaround I've ever seen was to verify or two-factor your account. I don't know if you have. Most people do, but someone told me that's the workaround.
Hey everyone, it's Savannah with Her Patriot
Which,
Voice. It is
I don't know.
Pride Day in New York City. We are at West 4th Street right now.
Guess who's
talk
economy?
To some people about Pride
I don't know.
Today. Ask
You
some
tell
pretty
me.
interesting questions and see if they have any answers.
Yeah,
Let's
Democrats
go. I
are
love
the
energy.
KKK.
So what's the
Democrats hire the KKK. They were the Jim Crow and the KKK.
You know what you stand for.
Nice to see you are in our home state. I'm from Tucson.
So would all of you agree
Yes,
that
I'm born and raised Raleigh Big Dogs. I'm born and raised in Arizona. I actually live in Washington now, though. I was on vacay down there.
Keep it respectful. People like Charlie Kirk.
Yes,
were murdered.
I'm originally from Arizona, born and raised, the Wild
What
Wild
you just
West.
said, you all agreed with me. Everyone should be able to have their opinions.
Got you on 2 channels right now. Cool. Rumble doesn't get to appear on the screen and make fun of them here. Right, Robbie? Yeah, I've been watching you from the start. Well, appreciate it. Yeah, and
at the end of the day, he was
I have been
black people in such a terrible light.
also skipped a couple streams on Rumble as well. But yeah, we're rocking and rolling, trying to get this shit up. I've only been I've only been streaming on YouTube in general for the last. This is month 3. I'm going. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Hit the like button, fam. Yes. Oh my God, this thing's on delay. Let's go.
And derogatory, just like rhetoric.
Let's do that.
So listen, I mean,
80%.
Appreciate it, Heavy. $5 super chat, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Women are only 13%
Actually, I'm gonna play this other one and make sure it's working. There we go. Appreciate it, bro. Yes, hit the button, the like button, all that good stuff, guys. Appreciate it. And we are streaming on Kick, Rumble, X. But yeah, I've only been streaming for about. Wow, it gets really big on the screen with the Trump dance. Wow, holy shit. Have it on this other screen. But yeah, appreciate you, Heavy. Appreciate you. Let's go ahead and give that thing a like and a W for Heavy in the chat, you guys. Appreciate it, bro.
I feel like there are a lot of ways that people
there we
can
go.
overlook the
Bam.
adversities that people
Appreciate
in
it.
the LGBTQIA plus community like,
Mexican.
still face
Fucking
on a daily
Mexican.
basis. And
Yes,
just
he
showing up
is.
and knowing that
He's a
like, there is
Mexicud.
such a huge community here for anyone who
Mexicood.
identifies. Just makes everyone feel together.
Different
and
YouTube
supported, even if
name.
They don't have that in their own life.
No worries.
Do you think that gays have lost any rights under the
really
conservative
little
administration
cats.
that we have right now?
Absolutely.
What rights have they lost?
Dog people, we have big old dogs. I got little dogs, 2 little dogs. I don't have any cats though.
Sorry.
Yeah,
It's okay.
no cats.
Girl, why are you nervous? It's all good.
I prefer the dog. Well, honestly, I never really liked having dogs or cats or anything. Then we got some little dogs, and you know the little bastards grow on you, and you're like, all right, I could stand the little guys, right?
I would say to just build community.
We got a little Coco, so I'll bring her on.
Everyone feels comfortable for
Let me
real.
get Coco.
No one's, like, looking at us any
Let me see if I can get Coco.
So,
Bring her on. We got a special guest. Give me a second,
love
guys.
who you love out loud. Like, this is the time for everybody, whether, but straight, whatever. But it's our season, so, just be yourself. Out loud, proud, celebrate love. Love wins.
I'm straight, but I have many, many gay friends. As a Catholic, I don't.
Big dogs are the
necessarily,
best. Smallest dog, 70 fucking pounds. Damn.
As a human being, like you're
Damn.
my sisters, And I think that's what makes America so beautiful.
I'm reading
There's a lot
the
of
chats
rhetoric
over
right
in
now
Rumble
that's
if
saying
you guys
that,
are wondering what the
America
hell I'm
isn't
reading or
welcoming
talking
toward
about.
gays, or that
I'm reading
Trump
the
doesn't support
stuff that's in
gay
Rumble.
people. Do you feel like
Come here,
you're
Coco.
unsafe
Come
to
on,
be
girl.
gay in America?
No,
She got her
really,
little
because
tongue out.
I personally don't
Come
give a
on.
fuck about what anyone thinks, especially not Trump.
There you go, Coco.
Yeah, fuck that nigga. Fuck Trump. I am who I was before a Donald. I don't know who a Donald is. The only Donald I acknowledge
I don't know Donald. I don't know Donald.
Sometimes justified?
I don't know a Donald.
I could say sometimes.
I
How
don't
did you
know
feel about
Donald.
Charlie Kirk's assassination?
Yeah, little Coco Daisy here. Coco Chanel.
Same. I felt no way about that nigga. They should have got Trump, but hey, shit.
She loves talking
Listen,
shit.
how would you feel if a Trump supporter
She
said that
loves
about a gay
talking
person?
shit. Oh my God,
Well,
what are you
they
doing,
do.
Coco?
2 wrongs don't make a right.
Good job.
Wrong is wrong, but he's wrong. They're wrong.
Is what you said wrong?
I think everything I say is right.
Look at the screen. Look at the screen.
Okay, that's pride right there.
Show your teeth.
He don't like black folks, so I don't care about Charlie.
What was racist that Charlie Kirk said against black people?
I don't know what he said, like, verbally, but
Show your teeth, Coco.
I heard that he don't like blacks. So
All right,
his
she
death,
just wants a treat.
I
She wants to sit
don't
over
have
here.
sympathy for it.
She'll sit on
I'm
the
not
side
really
over
big
here.
on politics anyway.
Hey, when I do, so I am gonna be setting up. I'm working on it now.
Your gay friends and family have
got
lost any rights under the current
built a
administration?
whole other building to do a studio in, and it's bigger than the little shed I have. So I was gonna build out
And I had
studio
another
in
gay
there
person
and
say
then
no.
have
So I'm
room for
trying to
other shit. And
understand
what it ended up doing was saying, wow, this is too big. I'm going to move everything out of my smaller shed that I have that's just literally storage shit and random stuff in there. I'm going to move everything in that, put it into my bigger one that I just built and use that for something else. And I'm just going to build out the little shed that I have that's like a 12 by... It's like 12 by 12 or some shit. It's just like literally just a fucking just a little shed with a porch on it, right? I was gonna build it out for like a temporary housing, like for guests and stuff. That was the intention originally, but I'm like, I'm just gonna build it out as the whole studio. But I am gonna have in there a dog cam. So we'll have Coco having her own cam. If you guys watch one of my favorite channels, Smoke and Scan, he has his cat. The cat's name is Stinks, and he has a cat cam. I don't know if he calls it that, but he has a cam for the cat. I'll have a camera for Coco, just because I think it would be funny and cool. And people like animals for some reason. Not for some reason, but people like animals. So, a little bit of entertainment. Oh, chimping out.
Have you lost any rights? Why are you out here? I think that those simple questions are also opinions based. Thank y'all for subscribing and supporting my work so that I can bring out these security
every 10
guards
seconds
that have
still
to protect
damn.
Me from very competent, very loving individuals, right? Inclusivity is on full display today,
Damn.
friends.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I don't
y'all are out here
know.
to
Log out,
celebrate
log back in,
pride.
maybe.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
A nice man. Yeah, it'll be like a chill room too. I have guests over. I don't know how the format is set up yet, but I think on Rumble, I'm gonna do like a weekly cigar and
Do you guys
bourbon
support abortion?
show. Probably not necessarily politics. Probably politics in general, but other shit. There's other things in life that's non-political and are cool to talk about, right? So I'll probably do that as well. Cigar and bourbon. I don't know. I'll give it some kind of fucking bougie name, or unless someone gives me a really good name for it.
So we all agree it's a baby.
I already had a
I have a little bit of a thought experiment for you.
Nice
So
name.
people who usually
Pearl
support
was my
abortion
great grandma's
would say
name.
they support a
Pearl's
woman's
my
right
name.
to choose for any reason because
Pearl.
it's none of our business. It's her body, her choice, and it is
Lily,
legal
Grace,
in
Pearl,
most
and
states
Stella.
to abort
Yes,
a child
little
if
Coco
they
Daisy.
see that they have fetal
Well, she's got a lot of
abnormalities, like Down
names. She's got a
syndrome, if they're
lot
missing
of different
limbs.
names.
But because it's Pride
Oh, she
today,
hurt
we're
her ear.
celebrating people that are diverse, right? What if a woman was able to find out her baby was going to be
Whatever.
gay
I'll look at that
when it was born, and she didn't want to raise a gay child?
How would that even? How would she know if the?
You already
It's
said
just
that,
a thought
Lala.
experiment. So
Whose
there is
economy?
no gay gene,
Trump's.
right? But let's say we were able to find out a baby's
A
going to be
lot,
gay.
lizard.
Would that be a reason for her to be able to abort?
I got a bird camera feeder. The thing is so cool. Yeah, I have a camera
Doesn't
on
sound
my
right?
porch.
No, it
we
does
capture the squirrel and shit. And last night I got a. Where's my phone? I'll just show
Do
it
you
on the
think God's going to
screen.
get you for
We
killing
got
your
the
baby?
bear
That's what you
bear
explain in your
eating.
words. Because God says, "Thou
Let's see
shalt
if I
not murder."
captured it on my
Not
security
saying that, but
cameras.
it's also like.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it
it's
did,
also
but
like, if
oh,
you
wrong
don't
app.
feel comfortable
Wrong
with
app.
a gay child, that is your personal experience. That has nothing
See if
to
I
do
could
with
find-
anybody else except for yourself.
I have
and you could be
two-
killing a
two
great
different
human right
setups,
there,
so
but
it's
that's
like
on you. That's not on anybody
I
but
get
them.
10
So
a
I
lot
feel
of
like you
images.
kill it,
We'll
you
just
kill
say.
it. If you don't, you don't.
What was what?
Should you go to jail for that? if
Last
you kill
night
your baby?
around.
Jail, that's a big sentence. That's a big word for Elmo. I don't know if you should be going to jail for killing a semen.
Well, you called it a baby. It's not a semen 'cause it's a
Tricycle
fertilized
seeds.
egg.
What?
So,
Man, bear
You know, after a
pig.
while, you can't kill
Lalo
it anymore.
sniffs
So
the
if you find out
tricycle
too late,
seeds
oh, well,
at the
if you don't
park.
want
He
it,
loves
give it up
them.
to some great
They
people.
smell amazing, he
that's
said.
my argument. Is like, you know what? If you don't want to have a child, don't kill them, but
Yeah,
give them up
I
for
name
adoption.
mine
'Cause there are
people
plenty of
names
people who
mostly.
can't have kids. I mean,
Yeah, who
the gay
doesn't?
community can't naturally
Right?
have kids. So why don't those
Why
babies
not?
just go to gay people? Or
All right, let me see if
people who
I
can't
can.
have children.
What up, Coaster?
Especially if it's like a private like adoption.
I gotta
like,
find this.
something like that, 'cause
The
some
bear
people really
last
don't
night.
feel comfortable, and you know
I
what?
have
That's
a
on you.
trash can that we
You have
put
an
the
like,
thing
you
that's
just have a
the
different
bear
mindset.
proof
That's cool.
straps
So a
on it,
woman shouldn't go to
and
jail
some
if
bitch
she
just
kills
rips
her
right through it,
unborn
pulls
baby,
the bags
but should
out.
she go to jail if
He's
she
a
kills
wild son of a
her
bitch.
2-year-old?
Yes.
Well, what's
Let me
the
see if I
difference?
could find
'Cause to me, I
him.
just see a difference in age.
I see a
Come
difference
on.
in life because
Oh,
like,
I should
one is,
probably
like,
do a
born.
filter.
And so it is the
Filter.
age also, but it's also like you sat here and kept it for
would
2
that have
years.
been driveway?
And now you want to. Now you're thinking,
Fucking
oh, time for you to
basement.
go.
I'll do all these.
It's your time.
Studio
Like
cabin,
that's mad random. Why would
backyard,
you kill a 2-year-old?
fire pit,
I mean, I understand it's like killing
backyard,
like
all
the
of
one
them.
in your stomach.
Maybe that's when they get really complicated and challenging, and the mother's just like, I'm done.
then give it to the father. Give it to the grandparents. You got people you can give it to. You ain't got to kill the baby.
I would use that same argument for an
Come
unborn
on.
child.
You're right, but
you're bisexual. So bi means two. So are there just two genders?
Yes.
Okay. What do you have to say to people who say that there are
Steals bikes for the seats. He's a seat sniffer.
Somebody who said there might be
He
over a
is
billion.
Lalo, the seat thief that loves the smell. That they caught him because he was in his backyard sniffing all the seats. Damn, Lalo, I knew you were crazy, bro, but I didn't know it was like that, bro.
If you like more than one, there's nothing wrong with
3
that.
a.m. Sounds about right. Let me turn this
Do you think
down.
that men who have gender dysphoria and want to live their life as a woman, are they
Oh
women,
shit! The bear was at my house while I was gone.
I don't know. That's
Holy shit! Went up to my door.
It is what they want to be. If they
Wow.
dress themselves as women, they want to be women.
While I
like
was
they be
out of
women,
town, I'm gonna show you this.
They
It's not
also,
gonna show license plate, but it's gonna show 2 vehicles.
Just as women for fun,
Holy
so
shitter!
it's either way.
Let me,
Yeah.
Well, do you think we've
Holy
lost
shit,
any
guys! I'm gonna
rights
put this
under
up
the current
against the camera.
Presidential administration as a bisexual.
See the bear going up my steps, the side of my house,
I'm a
and
person
on my
that's in my
fucking
shell,
porch.
so,
That camera is my
what's going
ring,
on
my ring
outside the
doorbell
world,
camera,
I
right?
just sip
Or
my
not ring,
water and
whatever
mind
the
my
brand
business,
is.
So I'm
Went on the
that type,
porch,
so
the front, one
I
of the
feel
front
like,
doors.
What's right is right, what's wrong is
Holy
wrong.
shit!
Two
Let me
rights
play
don't
that
make wrong,
again.
So you have to do it right way,
Bi means two. So are there just two genders?
Yes.
Okay.
Going up the stairs.
So what's the question? Oh wow. Want to come talk to me about it?
The fuck? That's not the one I'm looking for, though.
Do you want to condemn political violence? Do you guys know what he's talking about?
Yeah, that's not the one I was looking for.
Yeah, what about her?
Nothing. We know you. You're
Okay.
famous.
Can you condemn me being physically assaulted?
No, I feel bad. I'm sorry that I have problems.
But
that was crazy, though.
Right?
He hit
No,
you.
you're cute.
Yeah, I don't shoot bears. I live in the woods. I would never shoot a fucking bear. I live in his home. This is not.
She did. She gave me that two-piece.
This is his home.
It's okay though. You back.
I'm back pretty. So do you guys think that I hate gay people?
Yeah, this is I live in the mountains.
I am Catholic.
Live in the middle of fucking
I'm
nowhere.
conservative, but like I would never say that you guys get to.
Yes, the Trump accounts, and you don't even have to do anything. You just have to be born and between a certain period, and it's automatic. Let me see if I can find the one from last night. Well, as you can tell, the bear visits. That's our neighborhood bear that visits.
I respect your opinion.
Mexican, honey? Yes, he is.
Same thing. Everybody does respect. And you're
That video, I was actually little scary with little dogs. That video was while I was out of town, actually. So I was out of town.
Talk to people about why they're out here and the differences that we have. We're all human beings.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope you stay safe. Protect her, please.
Yeah, I was out of town on that one, so.
Bye. So cute. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. A lot of crazy interactions. So if you like what you saw here and you're not already subscribed, click that red subscribe button. Follow my work. Let me know how you felt about this video down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Yes. That is crazy. Liberal meltdown.
Happy 4th of July, guys.
Where you from?
Brazil.
Let me try to find the.
Oh, to the Bay.
USA! USA! USA!
Started one for the granddaughter, yeah. It's
Alright guys, welcome back to my channel right here in downtown
I'm wondering if I
Nashville. It's July 3rd.
e-bike with
and
white
I wanted
balls
to do this
going
in front of the
past
police
your camera.
because,
That would be funny.
We are wearing our MAGA hats today in public.
Yeah, I don't.
want you guys
I
to
wouldn't
know
shoot
that
a
we
bear
have a lot of
no matter
bulls
what.
here that are gonna
Not on
be
the
watching our
property.
backs.
Like that bear.
They
The
said
bear.
it
I've kind of
so
watched
I
this
feel very
particular
safe
one
right
grow
now
up.
wearing this hat.
It's
today we're gonna be talking
for the
about,
last maybe
predictions that are coming up on
3 years or so.
We're
The
gonna be
same
talking
bear.
about the US and the
He's a
World
little
Cup.
male. He's a
People
little
think
male.
that the
He's
US is gonna win.
he
We're
doesn't
gonna have
respond to
250th
sound or
birthday.
anything.
We're
I've
gonna
made
talk about
noise
the
and shit. He
250th
doesn't even
dollar
give a
bill
shit.
that Donald
And
Trump
I
is
don't really
rumored
give a
to be
shit that he's
developing
there. He doesn't
with
bother
his
me.
face on it.
Ooh,
And,
wow,
we're
he
gonna
rips
see
out
what
the
the
trash
people
from my
think.
trash
Let's have a
can
great time.
sometimes,
And of course,
and I gotta
if you
pick it
wanna
up. It
support my
sucks.
channel, you become a paying member on
Alright, there's
X,
the bear.
YouTube, and Facebook. And of course, I'm
Fuck
joined
is this?
by-
A random ass cat? I've never seen this cat. Now there's a cat on my car.
Of course, I'm joined by
The
Freedom
fuck?
Whiskey. So if you guys want to
See, there's all
experience,
kinds of.
make
Is
sure you
that a
go follow
bobcat?
her.
No, that's a
We're gonna have
cat.
a great time today.
Do it.
As always.
Random
as
ass cat on my car
God bless
too.
Kelsey. And God bless Trump.
In the truck.
USA in the World Cup. You want them to win?
I don't care.
The fuck is that all about?
Don't you want America to win at everything?
No.
But it'd be so cool on 250 a year if we won.
What does that have to do with me?
I'm just asking
My camera didn't capture that son of a bitch.
I mean, I don't give a shit.
Okay. All right, that's all I'm asking today.
Okay.
You like Trump?
No.
Why not?
Because he's a dick.
What do you think about my hat? It's a nice hat. It's the most iconic apparel in the last 100 years.
A heliport for America, really?
What are you doing? I love his hat.
Yeah, she loved my hat.
Oh, okay.
You like
She's
my
all
hat?
fucking drunk, right?
This is my auntie.
Hi, auntie.
I love Donald Trump. What are you doing?
All right, so we're just asking people, have you been following the World Cup at all?
Yes.
You have?
A little bit, actually.
Okay. Do you want USA to win?
Damn it, let me try to find the one from last
Now, do you
night.
think they're going to win?
Bear was chilling for a long time.
So you say yes?
Is that it?
Norway's gonna win. No, Norway's gonna win.
Not that damn cat again.
Have you heard of Kalshi?
Where the hell did that cat come from?
Yes,
I don't have a lot of neighbors, and my neighbor has one little dog, and my other neighbor has a big dog. Nobody has cats.
So right now,
It's a rando cat.
the predictors on
A
Kalshi
stray-ass
think USA
cat
has a
living out
3%
here.
chance to win.
3%?
Only 3%.
I'm hearing is bet on USA. Bet on Norway.
So you think that you should,
bet big on USA.
do you think it's a value prediction?
Imagine you bet 1,000 on that 3%.
You're coming to Jesus March Saturday. Yes, I will not be going. I was trying to go, but I have a lot of shit going on.
I like Norway.
Not pretend is going. What the hell is he gonna do there?
USA all the way.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna go, but yeah, not going. I was gonna go. I was gonna plan, but yeah, not happening this time.
Dump the Trump. He's an
I think there'll be enough people down there covering it without poor old me down there too. Holy shit, when I was down there, there were so many cameras, people filming and shit. I was like, wow, this is a lot. A lot of people filming. Everybody's filming. It's kind of crazy to go. Every time I go filming or do anything, I go alone. Most 95% of the time.
Can I just say, I don't hate Democrats.
No, absolutely. I don't hate Democrats.
Alright, I'm not going to find this video and I'm not going to try. Let's not waste any more time looking at my fucking phone.
What they stand for.
Not going to do that.
Some of the times.
I just hate people who are mean because other people don't agree with them.
Planted the cat to spy on you. Yes.
Don't force your beliefs on other people just because
El
you disagree.
Gato.
Just love each
Cat
other,
Coalition
be kind,
found you. I
and
know, them
life will bring you
bastards.
happiness. Amen.
Okay, girl.
What a beautiful note to end on.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Good night.
You Argentinian?
Yes, cheese.
Oh, very cool. I have an answer to your
Argentina.
question. Have you heard of an app called Kalshi?
Kalshi?
You know Kalshi?
Yeah, I know. It's a play market. But
It's a prediction market.
Like a play market.
It's a play market. So you could put money where your mouth is. If you think Argentina is going to win, you.
Yeah, we're gonna win.
So right now, you know, USA.
Nobody
they only
listens
give
to
USA
you.
a
Can't you
3%
tell,
chance to
Lalo?
win.
They win it.
You think USA?
I listen to you,
think it's too high or
Lalo.
too
Don't
low?
listen to
USA
Noel.
3%.
High, super high.
That's too high.
High, yeah.
It should be lower than 3%.
Arbitrage. Easy.
2%.
2%. All right. Thank you guys. Oh, and what would Argentina be? What should Argentina be?
Yeah?
Win it.
100%. You guys
Oh
got this?
yeah, we got the dog. Oh, there's all kinds of
There's
other
rumors
emojis.
that Donald
Yes.
Trump is going to be coming out with a $250 bill with his face on it. What are your thoughts on that happening?
All Mega listens to Lalo.
I never heard about this. I've never heard now.
It's the rumors.
You just shocked me. There's
So-
a lot of rumors. You can't trust anything, bro.
So would you
Bro.
want to have a $250 bill of Donald Trump's face in your pocket? Real money.
Well, what's I want $250.
With Trump's face?
$250.
Yes, Lalo
With
is
his face
famous.
is okay on the bill?
If it's $250.
The chat sent the cat. Oh, that doesn't surprise me. I'm out of here. Cindy's out of here. My eyes are heavy. All right, Cindy, thanks for stopping, and we will see you next time. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping as always. Have a great night.
I would say no.
What are your thoughts about Donald?
Oh my good lord, look at that one.
I don't have any opinions. Like Donald? It's just like I don't get.
No bra.
Donald Trump,
Oh.
our great president.
See, if it was a
Lalo
different
is
bill,
Richard's
maybe,
little
like
lover.
$250. That's
It's for the 250th anniversary of our country.
Good night, everyone. Have a good night, Kamala.
Today's
We'll
the
see you
250th
next time.
birthday.
Have a great night.
I just don't know anything about this.
So today is tomorrow, July 4th, is our 250th anniversary of the country's existence.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we're all here today.
They have no
That's
clue.
why it
They're like,
says
oh,
250
really?
on the billboard. And that's why Trump is trying to release a 250 bill.
Fuck that, huh?
Yeah, so sounds like a good idea to me.
What's this video for?
My channel, my name's Adam Francisco on YouTube.
Adam
Francisco. Yeah, like the city. Yeah.
Okay, am I going to be on the video?
Absolutely.
Oh, duh. What are you, blonde?
Can I, wait, can you get a good, like,
on this?
Yeah, you get next.
Go ahead.
oh, can you get a good photo?
Yeah, give me a nice smile, the ladies. Ladies, give me a nice smile for the thumbnail.
What a
All right,
loser.
that's the thumbnail. Beautiful. Thank you, guys.
Not
Adam
really.
Francisco. How you doing?
Go ahead.
I gotta say, I like your vibes.
Whatever.
You look like a real man.
Someone say.
All right, so the question is, there's rumors that Donald Trump is going to be making a $250 bill with his face on it. What are your thoughts? Are you for or against?
I think that shit's like whatever. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
This guy's dumber than a box of rocks. This is your average, like, college kid
I feel
these
like
days.
it's gonna happen. If it does happen, whatever.
So, have you heard of Kalshi?
What?
Have you heard of Kalshi?
What?
So right now on Kalshi, predictors
Smoking
are
that
putting
George
their money
Soros weed?
that there's only a 7% chance that Donald Trump is going to actually do this.
Yeah.
So would you put your money
that
down?
shit should be 100%.
All right, so that's a good prediction to make.
Yeah.
Winston,
All right, after
what
this video, you
up?
should go make a prediction on Kalshi.
Yeah.
7%, you're going to make a lot of money if it hits.
Me?
Yeah.
What?
You'll 13 times your money if it happens.
I mean, yeah, definitely. But
Kalshi.
at the end of the day, like, if I don't get a hat, it don't matter.
Oh, you want the hat?
It is what it is.
You want the MAGA hat?
Yeah, if it don't matter, it is what
Yeah,
it is.
he does have the feminine vibe.
I love the vibes. All right, so you're a Trump supporter and a veteran.
And a veteran.
You can hold the mic if you want. I trust you. I trust our veterans. Okay. So I'm asking people today.
Yeah, I know, Idiocracy. I gotta watch it every now and then. I forget how ridiculous that movie is.
Yes. What do you think? You support that or you against it?
Absolutely support it.
Yeah, Trump's the go-to troll. He's the mega troll,
And would you want
right?
to have some of those in your pocket?
He's the top dog
All
troll.
right, so what are the odds? You think it's going to happen or not?
Yes, I think it's going to happen.
What percentage
Top
chance
dog
would you give
troll.
it?
I give it 75%.
All right.
President's there, the Treasury Secretary, he's going to make it happen.
So 75% chance you give it?
Yes.
Have you heard of Kalshi?
Top dog
Kalshi is an
troll.
app where you can put money on
I've heard of
predictions.
that, yes.
Right now, the predictors on Kalshi are giving it a 7% chance.
Kalshi.
Only
Sounds like he's saying cow
So
shit,
that
right?
sounds like you might want to get into that app.
Kalshi.
and
Absolutely.
Take that prediction.
Kalshi.
I can do that.
Right?
I can do
If it
that.
happens, you'll make a lot of money.
Lots of money. Just like Trump. Make lots of money.
That's right.
Make America great again.
And why do you stand with Donald Trump?
He's the best president. He does what he says he's going to do. He ain't like them other politicians that says things but does nothing. He makes it happen.
His voice
Get it done.
squeak.
Get her done.
Get her done, brother.
That's right. Thank you, man.
USA! 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 USA!
Good morning, Patriots. What up, Tracy? How we doing?
USA! USA! USA!
Lalo could never afford a $250 bill. He's
I can
too
hear the
poor.
accent.
Yeah.
What do you think about America?
Absolutely amazing. See, the thing is, we're here on a business trip, so we haven't experienced much of it.
Business
on a
trip.
business trip.
So don't ever put a mic on your mouth. That is
Simple question.
gross.
So right now, Donald Trump
That is
might
gross.
be making a $250 bill with his face on it.
I'd have it every day of the week.
Thank you, guys.
Even no milk or ocha.
Slante.
No money to go hang with his buddies, the
There's
meth
rumors
heads.
that Donald Trump is going to be making
Oh,
a
that's great.
$250 bill
Here we go.
with his face on it. For or against it?
For!
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Thank you, Trump. Thank you for the gas price.
Prices are going down.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Trump.
That's right.
Thank you.
If you write, that's nasty. If you write him a letter, he writes you back. Who? Lalo? I'll write you a letter, Lalo.
Where are you
Come on,
from?
Lalo.
We are from South Hill, Virginia. Oh, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, right. The fucking farts are actual real shit. She is drunk.
Look at us. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this.
Look who it is.
The Buc-ee's t-shirt. You know, Trump, let's go.
Are these two dating the chick and Adam? Are they like boyfriend and girlfriend kind of situation, or are they just friends?
Thank you for your service, brother. God bless. Thank you.
She is drunk.
Trump all day, every day. Let's go.
Thank you.
She said, let's
For
go.
doing what you do.
Why do you feel that way?
Food stamps cut off. Lalo's
Why do you
pissed.
feel that way about him? That's a real man.
Look
right
at this
here.
guy.
That's a real man. Oh, look at this shirt right here. Oh, that's a nice shirt, my man. How you doing? God bless America.
She's married to her cameraman. How many damn cameramen do they have?
Because I love every weekend. 250, go Trump, love America.
Yeah, it would be nice to have a cameraman to go out and interview people and shit. I noticed like a lot of people do that, have like a separate camera person while they're interviewing people.
Depends on what it is.
Kind of super well organized, right?
So there's rumors that Donald Trump is going to be making a $250 bill with his face on it.
I'd have to do this shit, just stuffing the fart spray mic in people's face.
It's ridiculous.
I think he's gay. Yeah, that's very possible.
It's ridiculous.
All right.
Yeah, they have separate channel. Yeah, hers is what, Freedom Whiskey or whatever it is. Actually, usually I've only watched hers until recently.
All right. I'm only standing here because I got the lighting.
That's
from the
a man
store.
on the left.
All right. You can hold it. That's fine.
That's
so
a man.
The question is, there's rumors that
That's
Donald
a man
Trump
on the
is going to
left.
be making a $250 bill to commemorate our anniversary with his face on it.
That's a man.
For or against? New actual currency.
I'm okay. I'm good with hundreds. I mean, I would probably say 4 because who doesn't need a $250 bill?
And is it okay if Donald Trump's face is on
Good
it?
Lord.
Yeah.
Now, do you think it's going to happen?
I don't actually. I just got like dribbled on, so sorry. Excuse my face.
Dribbled on?
This is the first I've heard of it, so.
But knowing Trump, do you think it's going to happen?
Knowing Trump, maybe.
Donald Trump is apparently thinking of making a $250
intelligence,
bill
right?
with his face on it.
Bunch of rereads,
I
right?
didn't know that part, but that's
Freedom
insane.
and whiskey. That's what I thought.
$250 bill on its own is
Yeah,
insane.
I didn't know. I don't think he was gay.
But to the extent of putting his face on it, I feel like it's just a lot of he loves himself and not a lot of everything else.
Well, he has his own buildings with his name on it.
Yeah.
We now have an airport in Palm Beach.
And it's different because he pays for that stuff.
Correct. But he also
He talks like those girls think.
But he also now has his own airport in Florida.
Grok is way smarter than the Lalo. $250 bill is stupid because you can never
So that's in
afford one,
Florida now.
Lalo.
It's a real airport.
You'd never see one.
And so at this point, why not put his face on money?
My personal opinion on that is that everyone else that's on the American dollar bill, the bills in America, they have all built up something that stands for years and something that has always been, known by Americans. Donald Trump, yes, he's here and he's done a great amount for Americans, but also he's not in the history books, you know.
Are you for Trump?
I am, yes.
I thought you were a liberal.
I am not. I'm from Wyoming. I am definitely Republican. But at the end of the day, everyone else has made a stance on why
Trump
they're on
is
the
the
bills,
winner.
There's
Yes.
a reason. There's always a following on that. But for now, there's not a following on it. Half people love him, half don't, and that's okay. But
Do you love him?
I have a hit or miss. I love most of the things he does, but I won't say 100% I love all
he's
the
a
things
ball
he does.
sniffer.
But I do love Donald Trump. But at the end of the day, he hasn't made that stance where I think he will be forever remembered for changing America, and that's what he stands for. And so that's where I'm having conflicting opinion on it.
Oh yeah, let me do this. I haven't done a poll in a while. Let me see if I can still figure out how to do a poll.
What is he?
How do I do a poll? That's a goal. How the hell do I do a poll? Oh, I gotta go in here.
Hell yeah. Hey, can I ask you guys a question?
Which is not like...
I need some brown voices in my channel. I need more brown voices tonight. How you doing? Let me ask you a question. I need some brown voices in my channel. I need some brown voices. I'm the only brown voice. I need more brown voices.
There we go. Poll in the chat. Thoughts on $250 Trump bill? Based or dumb as fuck? There we go.
What are we
I got
talking
drunk.
Well, first I want to talk about your
What are we
shirt.
talking about?
Hey, any wives around here looking to hit a guy up, I'm here. reform. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No, we
Trying
don't.
my best.
All right, let me ask you a question.
All right.
So there's rumors that Donald Trump is going to be making a $250 bill with his face on it to celebrate our anniversary as a country. What are your thoughts?
I'm thinking I could use a $250 bill tonight, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me ask you a question in the hat. What's bigger than it looks? Are you Sydney Sweeney?
Hey guys! What up?
Sydney Sweeney?
Sweeney. Little too thick for Sweeney.
Oh my gosh, girl, I love you. I love you.
What does she say?
Make America great again.
I like your cross. Jesus saved my life.
I follow you. I love
you. You know me?
$2 go for illegal alien free shit.
Nice to meet you. Let me ask you a question while I got you here.
Yes.
Where are you from?
Missouri.
What's your name?
Misery.
Let me switch you around. I need better lighting. Here we go.
Misery.
Here's the question today. There's rumors that Donald Trump is going to be making a $250 bill with his face on it. Are you for or against that idea?
I'm for anything that man does. Make America fucking great again.
And do you think it's going to happen?
Probably not.
What percentage chance do you have that it would happen?
20.
Okay, so have you heard of Kalshi?
No.
It's a prediction market. You can put money on predictions.
Okay.
Right now, the traders there think it's only a 7%
I'm just
chance
gonna
of
end
happening.
this poll anyways.
You think it should be higher than that?
Not a lot of
Yes,
people
it should
voting.
be.
All right.
Anything that man says.
All right, so 100%
So you
base.
should go
All
on
10
Kalshi and
people
put
that
money down
voted
on
said
7%.
base as fuck.
All right.
So Lalo didn't vote.
Thanks for recognizing me.
I absolutely love
Lalo did not participate in the
Man,
voting.
are those boots made for walking?
Typical.
Are your boots made for walking?
And we got one person
It's a famous
on
song.
Rumble that said base as well. So 11 people said base is fuck, or base rather than dumb as fuck. So Lalo, as usual, did not
vibes.
vote.
Good vibes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Vote in the poll, dumbass.
Are you wearing red for Donald Trump? Are you wearing red for Trump?
Maybe.
Where are you from?
It's a mystery.
Where are you from?
I'm from Iran.
You're Iranian?
Iran? Would have never thought.
All right, I gotta ask you, what do you think about what's going on right now?
I actually
Bot
don't
forgot
have
to
an opinion
vote.
anymore.
Well, you used to have one?
Yes, I used to have one, but nobody cares about my opinion.
I care about your opinion.
Oh, you do?
That's why I'm
Yeah,
out
he
here with the
does.
microphone.
I just want the Islamic Republic to be gone. I don't care how. I don't care who does it.
Here, hold on to this while you talk. Just keep it around like right here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better. So I've gone to a lot of Iranian rallies where the people are begging President Trump to help free the people of Iran.
But he hasn't done anything, so we don't care about him anymore.
Drug
I think it's
residue
been in a-
on.
it's been in a
Yeah,
tricky
yeah.
situation.
And you know what's crazy about
He has to do the best
the
thing
drug
for his
residue thing?
Right,
You go to
it's a ton.
corrupt ass areas and you have large amounts of money. They'll say, well, we're testing the money for drugs on it. If there's drugs on it, we're going to confiscate it. And there's a well-known program that happens because they get a cut. The agency gets a cut of that money when it's confiscated. It's a well-known thing in certain like jurisdictions. They'll pull that shit knowing that almost every fucking dollar bill or anything out there is going to have some trace of drug on it, right?
Would you want to have one of those bills in your
So
pocket?
it's crazy. Yeah, they steal people's
It's
money.
$250.
Sure, if they give it for free,
They
sure.
straight up
Only
steal
for
it.
free.
Yeah, only for free, yeah. Why
Okay.
not? Why not?
But you want to go to the
Why
bank
not?
with $250 and exchange it.
Why not?
I don't know, maybe.
All right, you've been great to talk to.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. My name's Adam Francisco on YouTube. Adam Francisco.
Okay, I want to hear it.
Yeah, you can look it up.
I actually gotta make this.
Yeah, it's going to be in
Yeah,
the YouTube
that's what
video
he's
for
doing,
sure.
bro.
But if it's going to be in the TikTok, it may or may not. It depends.
There goes Lalo again with the accomplishment,
It's very
copy and
current
paste
news, so you're
question
probably
or
gonna be on TikTok
statement.
too.
Missed the poll. Artsy missed the poll. The poll was $250 bill, base, or dumb as fuck, with Trump on it.
Yeah, Francisco, like the city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Some videos get 1 million views, some get 10,000. I have no idea what it's.
Persian chicks are
Oh,
hoes.
she's beautiful.
Yes.
But are you single too?
No.
Yeah, see, so then.
That doesn't work.
Well, then why are you out there drinking and getting all fucked up with all these dudes? Who are all these dudes she's with, right?
All the single men.
Ladies' nights out. Ladies' night out, right? You know how that goes.
Well, they're gonna know now. Great to meet you guys. Thanks for talking.
She's definitely getting impregnated.
Is your hair red for Donald Trump?
No. Look at that.
Cowgirl and cowboy.
Oh my God, I recognize you. How you doing?
Oh, you know me?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah, good. I wasn't trying to shit on.
You can hold on to the mic.
Yes.
No, I don't really have anything going at this area.
Well, I got a question for you.
Oh, God, okay. What?
So there's rumors that Donald Trump is coming out with a $250 bill with his face on it to celebrate our birthday. What do you think about that idea?
Want our economy back.
I like the idea. However, it'd be great if it was proposed by somebody other than him. Right? A little more humble.
That's a good point.
And maybe in the future, like not when you're like not when you're I don't know. There's just something a little weird about that. But like no, right? If you've seen a person working harder than that guy does, it's unbelievable.
He works so hard.
Even if you don't for your liking, right? You're gonna be like, holy shit.
That's right. Well, I figure he got his own airport in Florida now. Have you heard about that? He's got his own airport in Florida. They renamed Palm Beach International to Donald J. Trump Airport.
Oh, did they really?
So at this point, why not give him a bill too? You know, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
If it'll piss off the left, I'm all for it. I gotta ask you a question. You look like a reality
Sorry,
TV
Rick.
star.
Same copy and paste shit.
Hold the mic.
Oh my
So
good
there's
lord,
rumors
she's a
that
model.
Donald Trump is coming out with a $250 bill with his face on it.
Okay.
What are your thoughts? For or
Oh,
against?
typical dumb dinty.
4.
Why?
Because Trump's the fucking man.
And what are the odds that you think this is going to happen?
Low, because everybody hates him. But I hope it happens.
Wow.
All right, so you're staying with
I was
Trump?
not expecting the accent out of this
Right, why
one.
not?
Of course, MAGA.
You guys know the mics. Oh, yeah, we're asking people how they feel about our president. Well, you know what I feel
You can
about
hold a little bit longer.
Lalo can't name anything. Lalo doesn't know a politician. He voted for Kamala.
Pritzker sucks dick. Because you know what? Illinois is piece of shit. State and our whatever sucks. He sucks. Our taxes are so high in Illinois.
Your taxes are high and you get nothing for it except crime.
Ah, exactly.
Yeah.
But we live in Beaverville, Illinois. 300 people in town.
All right.
Yeah, you know what?
And you got a lot of guns, I'm sure.
Kamala's economy better than Trump's.
Thank you.
Oh, good lord. Even Kamala doesn't believe that, Lalo.
Make America great again? Make America great again?
Brasil! Brasil!
Did you know that the first cowboys were in Mexico?
No, I didn't.
Are you guys
Amazing hat.
are you guys wearing red for Donald Trump?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Wait, hold on. I gotta ask you a question. Hold on. I gotta ask you. You could hold this.
Oh,
keep it around your chest. Yeah,
Okay.
right around there.
Am I gonna look stupid?
No.
Okay. Okay.
The reason why I wanted to ask you, you're a Trump supporter,
Absolutely.
but you got septum piercings.
Oh.
There's a thing that people with septum piercings don't like Trump.
You can like Trump and have your septum
Absolutely.
color.
You're breaking stereotypes.
I got everything.
You're breaking stereotypes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we love that.
Yeah.
Biden's economy was growing,
There's
Trump's
rumors that Donald
isn't.
Trump is making a $250 bill. with
Now
his
we know
face
you're
on it.
crazy, Lalo.
Good. Yeah. The more of him, the better.
The more of him, the better. Why do you want the more?
Lalo
of him?
is crazy.
Because he's the best president we ever had.
You think it'll piss the liberals off?
Yes, it will.
This is the liberals off.
Yeah. You don't have to breathing. Breathing.
Lalo does not know how to answer
That's
questions.
that shirt right there. Oh, you sparkling. You are sparkly. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We love those vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, Donald Trump. Woo. MAGA, baby.
It was more than $5 by me under Biden.
That's a real woman right there.
Non-stop. It never went below 5.
Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah.
We love your outfit.
Thank you. I'm a liberal,
That's okay.
and I love gays.
That's okay.
Good for you.
And I hate Trump.
Cassie, come here.
I
Drunk
don't care what
ass.
adults do.
Cassie, come here. Go.
Thank you, brother.
With a bunch of weirdos.
No, they're talking about Trump.
Look how
Hey,
angry
say it again,
she
what'd you
is.
say?
He's a rapist. It's physical proof.
He's a rapist.
What physical? I've never seen it.
Oh, read the document.
Please don't touch the mic.
Read the file.
There's no proof in the files, though.
You're out here and you're talking to drunk women is insane.
Trump drugged women now?
You're out here uneducated.
Bro, there's no proofs. Everyone's just talking out their ass.
Yeah, they're just making shit up.
I know. There's literally no proof.
Yeah, I love your hat, bro.
Really?
10 out of 10.
But you got a nose ring.
Make America great again.
Thank you,
I got
brother.
a nose ring, and it doesn't matter. I the love you have.
Well, I'm making a joke that you're breaking the stereotypes.
Oh.
And I love that. Hell yeah.
Got you.
They just want to talk out their ass. They don't really
Talking out the ass, like Lalo.
Look, the whole 2026.
I don't know where it is. Where are they at? I'm gonna check real quick.
You have some good friends. You should learn from
Nashville.
them. You guys, learn from your
Nashville.
friends. They're smart.
You betcha, you betcha, you betcha, you betcha. Yes! Make America great again.
I'm gonna have to go to Nashville. A lot of conservative people. It's kind of
There's
crazy.
rumors that Donald Trump is going to be making a $250 bill with his face on it.
Love it.
You support it?
Absolutely.
Why do you support it?
Well, because I love what Donald Trump has done, what he has done for the country.
Lalo's like, everybody that's MAGA is racist, but here he is. Stupid white people, loser whiteys.
But you know what? God bless him, because he's really trying to unite this
Latinos
country.
against Lalo.
$250 a year. My God, God bless America.
All the pretty, sane,
Thank you so much.
gorgeous women support Trump.
I just wanted to let you know that you kind of look like a celebrity.
Oh my God! I am so.
Are you a celebrity?
I'm not a celebrity.
Isn't the hats?
No. Nothing good to say here.
No, we're not. We're not that kind of streamers.
No, I know. I don't want her to be online.
Well, you're a beautiful woman.
You're beautiful.
Thank you. Have a great day.
She's all drunk.
I love it.
It's all good.
Why is everybody dressed up like a bunch of wannabe cowboys, though? It's just the style, right? You could tell they don't normally dress like that.
Where's this accent from?
Brazil. Yeah,
Oh, oi, tudo bem. Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
God bless America. God bless Brazil.
God bless America and God bless Brazil.
That's right. Nice to meet you guys. So, guys, as you can see, Freedom and Whiskey's having her own interviews today. So if you want to go see them, you're going to have to go to her channel. All right? You're going to have to go check it out. Let me get a quick Trump dance.
What kind of camera is that she has?
Yeah, there she goes. There she goes. Are you an Instagram model? You look like one. All right, guys, we're out here in Nashville having a great time. 100% stone cold sober, and we're having some great interviews. Yeah, it's endless out here. The love for Donald Trump, the love for America is so contagious.
Lalo is gonna be sad in November when the hammer comes down on Lalo in his Chinese e-bike. Lalo's e-bikes are done.
And possibly come to your city. Make sure you're subscribed on all platforms.
You're over, Lalo. No more repairing those Chinese e-bikes, bro.
Hell yeah. God bless you, brother. It really helps the channel. It helps keep us out here on the street, bringing you guys America first, pro-MAGA, pro-Trump, pro-Republican content. So let's go. You like the hats?
No.
Why not?
Not a fan.
But you're wearing MAGA red.
No.
Okay, you
Look at the ugly lady.
What about what? Well, I heard it. I just want to know where she stood because I saw the red. I thought she might have been with Trump.
She does not stand with
Wait, ask me.
Do you stand with Trump?
Do not.
Why not?
I'm a lifelong Republican, and I'm absolutely not with Trump.
How come?
Because he's betrayed Ronald Reagan, Abraham Lincoln, the whole party.
Abraham Lincoln, right?
That he's putting his, he might be putting his face on a $250 bill.
That's embarrassing.
Why do you think it's
It's
embarrassing?
embarrassing that our president puts their face on a bill.
Priority is
This poor guy.
On a $250 bill. What does that say? It says you care about money. It says you care about things that don't matter.
Oh, so George Washington, Ben Franklin, Alexander Hamilton, Grant, all these bad people, right?
Just crushing it. Luke, I mean,
So you think he's doing a good job on the border?
I don't really care about the border that much.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're not a Republican. You don't care about the border that
I live
much.
in a place where it's
Where do you live?
Texas.
What part though?
Oh, you don't care about the border, right? I don't really care about the border.
Laredo, whatever. What issue are we talking about?
Oh, no issue. So in 2028, who do you want to see run? Are you going to still vote Republican then, maybe?
Lalo
Vance,
is a
Rubio,
boofer.
Tucker?
And he loves sniffing tricycle seats.
All right. And I'm a lifelong Republican.
So maybe DeSantis.
You're not a fucking
No,
Republican,
you didn't
dude.
hear me.
You said, but he's not tied. He took a step
Republicans
back
have always been border issue.
The whole party's tied.
Right? This guy's like, I don't care about the border.
So
Let
you're
them
gonna
all
vote
in.
Democrat?
If I have to.
But aren't you?
You're going to vote for a Democrat, right? If I have
so
to,
aren't you
right?
like pro-life?
Pro-life?
Well, no, that's another thing. The most important priority platform principles.
Make America great again.
What? No, I'm not.
He's not pro-life.
I am pro-life, but it's not.
Then how do you vote for the Democrats who are anti-life?
Well, you're trying to get me into a single issue.
Yeah, but that's one of the most important issues. Those are unborn American citizens that we're killing at 1 million a year.
I would never reduce myself down to a single issue.
Yeah, but then what's more important than unborn babies? That's the most important issue. Unborn American babies.
What's more important than poor people starving on the streets? Which
Oh,
one?
good
We have one of the
Lord.
lowest starvation rates in the world.
This guy's an idiot. Oh, good Lord. There's a lot of stupid people out there.
Look on this street.
Less than 50 miles from border. Trump had some great jobs. It's scary when I'm out in the desert and find dozens of... Yeah, I know. I heard about that. The prayer rugs. All the fucking Quran sometimes are abandoned, right?
I'm a voter too.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
What does that tell you?
I just do content on the street.
That is true.
How old are you? You're not as
42. 42.
I'm 57.
Yeah.
Oh.
My dad was a federal agent, retired federal agent.
Thank you for your service for the country.
He was an incredible man. But like when I think back to Ronald Reagan, George W. Bush, Daddy Bush, all that.
Out there and one in here. Yes.
And I voted for President Trump the first time. I did.
I didn't the first time. I was going to vote for Hillary.
He's still my president. So I voted for him the first time. But when you look at Ronald Reagan, look at George W. Bush, look at
George W. Bush.
He carries himself the same way?
No, he doesn't, and that's why I love him.
Is that good for our country or bad?
I think it's great. Personally, I do.
Do you think we're better? Do you think we're more on the same page or less?
No, I think the
Ensenada
algorithms drove us
Live.
apart.
Well,
not
this
Trump.
guy's
I
crazy.
think the algorithms on
So
social
imagine
media
if we got,
drove us
you know,
apart from Trump.
Biden in there, or maybe a not Hillary, Harris, right? Or even Hillary, right? The first
Everyone
round.
does.
Oh no, well,
This guy's off his fucking rocker.
You're what?
I'm playing into the algorithm right now. You know?
This guy's off his fucking
Show me
rocker.
talking to you.
Of course, yeah. But hey, I appreciate your words. I hope we could win you back at some
Oh
point.
shit, I'm all
He
behind
can't
these.
win me back.
Not him. I'm talking about the party in general.
Oh no,
There we go.
I'll come back as soon as he's out.
All right. I'll see you at the polls voting red. All right. God bless you, brother. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. July 3rd here downtown Nashville. I'm trying to get these videos up within 24 hours of filming them. And let me tell you something. It's a lot of work. I end up not sleeping until 6 a.m. So
Yeah,
make sure you
he
smash that
doesn't
subscribe
live
button.
stream.
And of
Everything
course,
he
make sure
does
you go
is
follow
video. Then
Freedom
you have to
Whiskey.
edit it,
This is
right?
full
It's a
video
whole
from
fucking
today.
process,
Some of the
which
great moments. Today was a chaotic video, by the way.
it's crazy.
Pure chaos.
It's kind of crazy
It was just
that that's what they do.
So go there, and of course,
She looks
thank you,
high
Kelsey,
or
so
something,
much
doesn't she?
for sponsoring this video. And if you guys have not tried Kalshi yet, I'm gonna have a referral code. She's gonna have a referral code. Sign up, place your first prediction, and you and one of us can each get $25 from Kalshi. Hey.
Sign up your dog.
Sign up your cat, sign up your dog, and get
Sign up
everybody
your
to go to
cat,
your
your dog. We don't
Appreciate
give
you guys
a
being here, telling friends
fuck.
about my channel.
We want
And
that
as always,
$25.
God bless America, and God bless
Served
Trump.
under Reagan, would under Trump if I could, right? That's funny. That is fucking funny. Oh, they're still at it. Still at it. Let me look something up really quick on this other screen here. I'm going to just play this for now. The building has not collapsed. Go over here and look something up really quick. The building is still standing. All right, where did it go? Go here. Go here. There you go, Lalo. There's a question. Lalo, are you trans? Casey, special. Lalo rides the e-bike without the seat, just the pole. He loves the poll. Is that true, Lalo? Or is this guy just making shit up on you, bro? Like, that can't be true, bro. Is that true, bro? You really like riding that bike without the seat on there? We know you like to sniff the seat, so that kind of makes sense, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of makes sense. Kind of makes a lot of sense, Lalo. What's going on, bro? It's a thing, Robbie. All I see is the blue pants. Yes, he's on it. Lalo loves being here, if you haven't noticed. Lalo loves being here. We almost got him to tame down one night, and he was like, he must have smoked a really fat ass joint, some really good strain, because he was acting a little normal for a little, and we're like, whoa, what happened? What's Lalo doing, right? But yeah, come on, Lalo. Oh, what was I doing? I'm easily distracted. Already distracted, guys. Let me get this pulled up. Sorry about that. Easily distracted. Let me see if I could find it before it is too late. This gentleman here. Where did it go? Fuck. Whatever. Gammon. Let me see. Yeah, I can't believe that building is like... it started crumbling. It's like, Jesus. Find something that's right now. Let's go through here. Working on... All right. Oh, and you know what I did pick up? I go to Papi Chulo show. What the fuck is that? I was at Goodwill today, and I picked up a badass Atari, like, it's like Atari, like a bunch of games and shit on it. It's Atari and, like, I don't know the games on it. I forgot the system. There's a bunch of shit on it, though. Let's see which one's more interesting right now. It's going to be this guy here. I'm just going to throw this on for some background noise. Get rid of this guy. Get this guy on. Then I could kind of focus on the chat a little better here in a second. Get this on. Play the sound. There we go. 60, 70. Perfect. Bam. There you go, Lalo. We're watching your neighborhood. Let's see if we can get Lalo arrested. Lalo's gonna get arrested tonight. That weenie race, what the hell? It's fun making fun of white people, says Lalo. See, Lalo, all this racist shit you say, I gotta actually manually approve it. We don't have any mods, so I actually have to approve like 50-60% of your messages because you say so much racist ass shit that I have to approve it. Like, you say a lot of racist ass shit nonstop. And then you're like, oh, Mega's Nazis. Mega, the Nazis. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Out of Mojave, though. Why is it doing out here?
Come on, bro. Really? ICE. Yeah, this is ICE on en route for Lalo. Looking for him. But I'm gonna go grab that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab this thing that I had got. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, guys. Take a little break. I'll be right back.
It's for that juvenile that was wandering in the street with no parents. They found the guardian.
One coffee and golfing. Honda 417 just occurred on possible 215, 3700 Stockdale Highway. Second half of CRP's neighbor. She allowed to borrow her car. He was not returning it. He just arrived back in 417 with a firearm and fled in her vehicle again.
Damn.
One copy.
317 stock.
Purple white 2021 Kia K5.
317. Did she say 317 Stockdale Highway?
5,2, we're going to begin clearing the residence for live on code. 10 on your ID. 5,002. 5,002. 10-4, clearing the residence for live on code. Any unit with a drone available?
What was the address on that?
All right, back. Entry level, 1,500 for a China e-bike. Damn, bro, you guys are ripping people off. A coaster, new, used, or stolen, or hot, right? The G-Ride. He's got the G-Ride. Lalo's got the G-Ride rocking and rolling. Hey, across the border and talk local news saying he is high up in Al-Qaeda. Jesus. Probably still in our country. Yeah, I guarantee it he is. I will guarantee it he is. It's insane. It's insane what they allow. Jesus Christ. It's insane.
It's loaded with clothing. He was able to disconnect the trailer from the truck.
Delivered by FedEx, straight from China. Brown walls on this one. Brown walls? What the hell? Why would you want brown walls on your bike, bro? It's a little weird. So this is the game I had got. It's like Atari. It's got like, it's like a little thing and like 200 and something Atari games or some shit on it. It's like $10. It's like, it's Atari, right? Look at that. It comes with these like wireless controllers. Kind of two of them, two controllers. Pretty fucking cool, honestly. I don't play video games, but I saw it's like Atari. I looked it up. It's like $100. So it's like $10. I'm gonna buy it. I'll probably end up never playing it, but you never know. Never know. I've guessed like nieces and nephews that'll probably play it for $10. I couldn't pass it up. I bought it anyways. Lalo is eating the dogs. He's eating the cats.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. The cat. The cat. The cat. The cat. The cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. The cat. The cat. The cat. Eat the cat.
That's Lalo.
They're eating the dogs. The cat. The cat. Eat the cat.
It's the meth. Certainly the meth. It's definitely the meth. You know it's the meth.
602 in progress, 6805 Meadow. Sign up. will be wearing no shirt and shorts with 5 shopping carts and possession of 2 metal poles hitting the fence.
Trump is now senior, so be nice to Trump. Otherwise, Lalo, you'll get locked up for that senior abuse. Yeah, Lalo's slipping. I agree, Artsy. Lalo is not an amazing troll anymore. Lalo used to be famous. Lalo has lost his fame. Lalo is fanless. Lalo has lost his steam. My first gaming system. Yeah, the Atari's pretty cool. I had a neighbor that had the original Atari, and he only had like 2 games, but we played the living hell out of it, even though I think at the time it was like PlayStation 1. Everybody kind of had the 1 and PlayStation 2. Remember, like the Tony... I think PlayStation 2 was the Tony Hawk came out. Was pretty badass. But we played the shit out of the Atari. We were playing the shit out of it. And I remember breaking the controllers and shit, and like there were not really replacements, right? So it's like, okay, we're down to 1. Let's not break this last one. And then you could only play the 1 game that was like, I want to say like Centipede or some shit like that, right? If I'm popping here at 2 a.m., I better be entertained. Yes, Lalo, get your game up, bro. Get your game up, Lalo. Yeah. Lalo can be boring as hell. Maybe I put up the wrong one. This other guy. Oh, I fucking did. Dumbass me. AXN News is usually the one I watch. Why did I put this one up? That was an accident. I had both up and I grabbed the wrong link. I don't know why I did that. Oops.
Central traffic unit is down to identify.
Don't know why.
All units 211 in progress. 701 in Havenhurst. 701 in Havenhurst. 2 versus 1. Code 3 instead 50 04.
Lalo the Defender. Defender what? Yeah, Asteroids is. That's a good one. I like that. Is that an Asteroids? The game with the fucking airplane goes back and forth, right? And you're shooting the fucking things that are spiraling, going fucking everywhere, and going under control. You guys are not smart. Says Lalo. Come on. Galaga, yes, that one. That's my fucking favorite. I wonder if this motherfucker, this thing has that. Hell, I might even stream me playing this one night, guys. That would be pretty fucking funny. I doubt it, but you never know. We'll see. I'm curious to see if it even works. I am so curious to see if it even works. You know what? I got everything right here. I wonder if I have a cable for this, though. I need 2 cables.
There's like a building under construction over there.
I don't know. I'm old school, guys. I still go and buy some random shit from Goodwill. I don't care. Like, I could probably don't have to, but I still go in there for random shit all the time. Like, I have no shame. Some people have shame.
They're looking for like a felony.
I grew up really poor, so I have no shame going in and buying shit.
Yeah, probably. Guy with a man bun and a ponytail.
No, it's like they kill somebody.
Yes, he does. I bet you Lalo. Yeah, Lalo probably
does. But then they send the helicopter or something.
Almost guarantee it.
He fucked something up, but I'm not sure if it's a tagging or if he like he might have broke some glass or something at the
overkill for tagging.
He plays with this burrito, looking at Pam. Yes, I don't even know who Pam is, though, guys. It just sounds funny. Who the hell's Pam, right? Yes, I find all kinds of shit. So by me, there's a store. It's the only one well, near me, not really close at all, pretty far out.
Focusing on this, like,
But the
construction
closest
site
one to
place
me, I
over
should
here.
say, has Monday tag days, which is they pick a random color tag, right? And everything is $1.99. Doesn't fucking matter what it is. Doesn't matter what it is. It's the only store in the state of Washington that I was
sure. I
told
just
that
know
does
it's
this. No
vandalism.
matter what the item is, it's $1.99 on whatever color tag that day is for this store. So Mondays is when I like to go. Today's Tuesday I went, but whatever. I'll usually go in there, and if I see something I really want, I'll get the tag color and call on the Monday and say, hey, what's the tag color? If I'm not planning to go in there. If it's the color of the item I want, I'll go in there and try to see if it's still there, available. But in general, $1.99 doesn't matter what it is. I got recently an expensive ass Bose surround system, Bose speakers, like the full setup. The little speakers, it was like, I think it's like 12 different speakers, the actual receiver for $1.99. Whole Bose setup. Probably like $2,500. Brand new, probably just, wasn't that old either. It's like a 5-year-old, 5 years old, 5 years or so old unit.
I don't know if he was tagged or if he broke some glass and initially came out of I don't know. Some people tell me he broke a bunch of glass.
It's all going back on that move, yeah, right? That's the spirit.
They think he's in that
Maple
construction
pepper
site.
bacon? What? Oh. Maple pepper bacon. I'm trying to envision that taste. That does sound good. I've had maple bacon, but not pepper bacon. Well, I'm thinking pepper. Okay, pepper, like seasoned pepper, not hot pepper. That sounds bomb. U-Haul is not a Mexican.
We're back live
I don't
on
know.
Kick.
It's not. Yes, Casey. Thank you, Lalo, for supporting Trump, the truest OG Cholo from East LA.
Hopefully my phone don't die. 26% should be alright.
Made all Chinese e-bikes more expensive. Yes, because it's called a tariff. Found a beautiful
They're looking for
glass piece with gold. Wow.
felony vandalism suspect. Pico Fairfax.
A Cholo from East LA owns
It's
the
kind of like in
front
between Mid-City,
They own the
Mid-Wilshire. Kind of like Pico Robinson.
Yeah, I go in there and I look for particular glassware, so I mostly look for Waterford. I've only found a set one time, but that's kind of what I look for, is like Waterford glass sets and stuff like that. I found some other really nice stuff in there. I usually just pass it up, but the Waterford, I know what it's more of a feel. If you've ever bought Waterford stuff, it's a feel. There's a weight to it. There's like a look to it. And if you're lucky, you'll still have the little seahorse sticker on it, and the little thing on the bottom will have the, you know, the insignia thing. But it's like a feel to the design too. You could feel it. I know if I pick up a Waterford glass, I know it's a Waterford within 2 seconds. Maple syrup or honey brusher, and then some crack. Damn, that does sound pretty good. Yeah, I do. That's what I like. I like Waterford. I have. That's what I have. I use Waterford. I have Waterford wine glasses, and also obviously the whiskey highballs, and another set of. What the fuck are they even? I don't even know what they are. Just some rando set. But yeah, drinking a nice whiskey out of one of those Waterfords, it's just the bottom weight of it. I don't know. It's just, it doesn't taste different. It just feels different when you drink out of that glass. And then I had a Waterford decanter, but I lost the fucking lid to it, the little cap.
She's watching AXN News.
It got lost. So we don't use it.
Oh, it looks like she's watching Kick.
Lalo is a big ass Riri, yes. Yes, she is. We don't know if Lalo is a male or a female.
Bro, could you
It
guys
will
zoom
not
in on
tell
her
us.
screen? What the hell was she watching? She was watching the screen though.
$89.
Citizen?
Knows if EBT
It was like
card
that
is
Kick Green.
full or empty within a minute of taking it. Yes, that Lalo. Let me pull this up on this screen here. The kid found a game from champion and sold it. What the hell? This kid paid a game jersey from a championship and sold it for $250,000 fucking dollars last week. College paid for it. Holy shit.
IRL. True quality 480. What the fuck?
I actually haven't watched Portland Andy in a while. I used to watch him almost every fucking day.
Does it automatically
In the
pick
day.
resolution?
I never
for you?
really watched him at night. Because he
Well,
usually,
it dropped
you
me
know,
to 480.
I've watched him at night before, but usually in the daytime I start watching him. Late afternoon. But I have not watched Portland Andy since he was in, where the fuck was he at? Not the last time he went out of town that I heard of. I think he was in Vegas, but the time before when he was in Vegas. I think he went to Vegas recently and then went back the other day, right? So the time before when he was in Vegas. When all this shit went crazy in LA, yeah. Isn't that crazy? That's how I heard about it. Actually, I heard about him on Smoke and Scan. You know who Smoke and Scan is? Everybody's gotta know who fucking Smoke and Scan is. If you don't know who Smoke and Scan is,
I mean, it legit won't let me change the
everybody knows who
resolution
that
or
is.
the IRL thing.
Let me see if he's live. Smoke and Scan? Not live.
Next time.
Live shooting on, oh, what the fuck, after Mexicans lose in the World Cup. That's probably good. Yeah, my go-to is Smoke and Scan. And I haven't been watching him much lately either. Because I've been busy as fuck. Will Chamberlain. Wow, that is crazy that it was in a Goodwill, right? It rides a train like, yeah, right? Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Will Chamberlain. Wow, imagine getting that for $3. You get a jersey, championship jersey. Yeah, it looks cool. Find out it's the real deal. You sell it for $250,000. I grabbed a painting that I thought was worth some money a while ago, and I still have it. I never got it checked out, but I think it's old, like from the early 1800s and shit. It's an old painting. I never got it looked at, but I bought it with the intent, like, oh, I should have this looked at. This thing is old. It like looks authentic, and I looked at the artist. I'm like, wow. But it also could be a reprint or a fake ass thing. I don't know, but it definitely has the vibe. I remember Smoke and Scan restreaming. Yeah, Smoke and Scan does. He does police chases. That's his go-to. If there's ever a real police chase going down, I'll stop everything I'm doing just to watch it. But the chases for 2026 have been shit. Lalo, you should go get in a car, bro, and do a police chase, bro. That's what you should do, bro. I mean, that would be so dope, Lalo. If you did that, bro. Like, you should do that, bro. That would be cool, Lalo. That would be so cool, bro. Then we can get a chase. It will have first-hand knowledge of it. And you should live stream it, Lalo. Smoke and Scan blocked you. Hell no. That's impossible. That is impossible. There's no way you got fucking blocked in your own town.
Category, the IRL, the resolution.
On the 405 with the Mexican flag on the e-bike, the white walls.
I don't know. I just hit the.
Damn, bro.
Died earlier.
Lalo got blocked. I can't believe. Well, put it this way, bro. I'll go in there and I'll say free Lalo next time he's live, bro. I will ask. I'm gonna write that down. I don't have much pull in there, we'll say, but I got enough pull. I will use my. The only other YouTube I have, guys, is the YouTube I started, my original one that I would use to go into his chat for a long time. And it's just a generic ass thing. Newsmax blocked you too? Damn, bro. Holy shit. Lalo. I gotta write your whole screen name out. Lalo. Sarah. Saravillo. Free Lalo Saravillo. That's gonna be a new hashtag. And Artsy, if you're still here, I did get you unbanned from Chris and Danny's channel. I asked them about it. They said you went in there and got banned again. I don't know how true that is, or maybe a different instance, but they're like, yeah, they unbanned you and then you got banned again. I don't know how true that is. Is that true?
There's this construction site here.
They said you cannot stop talking about the Bach. I don't know why they don't like talking about the Bach. Bach actually was on here earlier. Polly did. Yeah, and that's who said she did. Polly fucking hates you. And you know what? No hard feelings to her. I don't like her very much at all, myself. I think she's just a mouthy, annoying woman, whatever. I don't really get into it with her because not my cup of tea. But yeah, she's really she has a hard-on for a lot of people.
Why would I get a regular job?
So that doesn't surprise me. That makes it even less of a like, oh shit, I shouldn't have had Artsy asked for her to be unblocked. But if that happened, that's bullshit. And that's what's crazy too. So you see people that go into channels and they like have their own personal opinions against people, and they like go in there and they're like, everything I want, I'm gonna do. It's like, holy shit, whatever. She does it everywhere she's a mod, so you can't really do anything but just not visit those channels, and it's unfortunate. I said test one, and she like, yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I don't know. I don't understand why people do that. It is what it is. People kind of, and this is the thing, the YouTube thing, right? Like, I'm new to this. I've been doing this, what, almost going on about 3 months. I could actually delete this channel tonight and go about my life, and it would not affect me. It would not bother me. I would not give two shits, to be very honest with you. It's kind of time. It can be a little time consuming. I do find it kind of interesting. It's kind of fun, but it is definitely a lot more work than I anticipated when I thought I was going to start doing this. A lot more, but I think both people that are on channels and people that have channels, not everybody, but there's some people that take this shit way serious. And I'm not talking about any particular channel, but I've seen people like that take it really fucking serious. Like, it's kind of their life, and it's kind of sad to see, because there's more to it than just being on YouTube, right? There's more to doing things than like just being on fucking YouTube or something. And then you have like people that are
I turned it on right before.
The main problem I see is with people that are mods, and not every mod. There's probably 4 mods that I'm familiar with in general. There's probably more out there. 4, I'd say 3 or 4 that I'm familiar with that are just like absolute like Nazis. Like holy shit, did they not believe in free speech? Like, people can disagree and know. And there's also a mod on another channel. I stopped going there a while ago, maybe about a month ago, because this mod, and I'm not going to name the mod because whatever reasons, I don't care to get into that drama, but every time I make a comment or anybody makes a comment, they have to make a comment like we're talking to them. It's like, no, bro, I am not talking to you. I am talking to whoever's on the channel or the chat. I don't go and have conversations with mods. I'm just going to say that. I'm not there to conversate with mods. I'm here to like interact with the channel, interact with the person's running the channel, maybe whatever, stir some shit up every now and then. I am not here to have a fucking dialogue with a mod. Like, it drives me crazy. The mod thing drives me fucking crazy. I don't know if it does anybody else, but it drives me crazy. Absolutely fucking batshit crazy. Yeah, they're crazy, yeah. I mean, it's nice to see you grow. Yes, yeah, we're rocking and rolling. I mean, when I don't know what how many we're gonna hit 2,000. My goal is to hit 2,000. What are we at? Like 1.84. So we're at what? 100 and whatever. I'll hit, my goal next is 2,000. They do.
Don't worry, I'll probably just
saying yes. Just mad because we shut down. Yeah, right. Cool. Yeah, power tripping's the best way to put it. Power tripping. E-bike on Figaro. I can see that. You can't pick up hookers though on the e-bike, Lalo. You could smack their ass though, right? I do get annoyed when I'm talking to the host and pods are policing me. Oh yeah, see that's what I'm talking about right there, Wolf. Is let's say I say something off the wall or on the wall, whatever, right? And it's directed as a general statement either to the usually to the person on the channel, right? Like maybe you say things to try to get their attention or they're talking about something and you're interested, and then the mod comes in here, you know, keyboard warrior on your ass, and you're like, motherfucker, has nothing to do with you. Like, go in your fucking lane. Get in your lane. That's how I feel about it. And honestly, I think sometimes the best mods are the ones that interact the least, right? Or I should say interact the least with everybody's questioning. Like, if there's like every comment someone makes, they have to say LOL to them or this or that to them. Or good point. You know, they're always interacting with the chat, so to speak. I think those are usually the worst mods. There's nothing wrong with them like sharing the links or like whatever, you know, like moderating. It's not, you're not supposed to be like the center of attention kind of thing. I don't know, that kind of bothers me too. So I don't really get into that, but like the mod does not have to respond to every fucking comment. Yes, that's what triggers me, is that right there. And like like I said, there's a channel I stopped going to about a month ago, and they don't actually stream that often. That's what sucks. I wish they did stream more, but I stopped going, and it's nothing even political related. It's just that the mods are just such fucking Nazis, and they always are controlling like the dialogue. You start talking about other things, they're like, we're not talking about that. It's like, well, bitch, I'm talking about it. I am talking about it. Who cares what you think? You're supposed to moderate the rules and not control everybody. I don't know. That shit drives me crazy though, guys. That's one of the things that drives me crazy. And that's kind of, I mean, I don't think anybody that was a mod on here was bad. I just got rid of all the mods because, I don't know. Because then you have people like, you have so-and-so as a mod on your channel. Oh, who cares? And the new thing right now going on is, Freddy, you know, Freddy Bit Good. Some call it Freya. So Will Quifa had made Freddy a moderator on his channel. And everybody's like, oh, did they already flip? Did they already do this? Who gives a fucking flying fuck? You know, and I heard the same shit with Bach. Like, if you're a mod on Bach's channel, you're like, you're not allowed. It's like, who gives a fuck? Like, I don't know, I don't care. I was on Bach's channel the other day watching some shit, watching him talk, commenting and shit. Like, I don't know, I don't know. I must be a little different because I like to go and interact with people that I certainly disagree with. Like to read their opinions, listen to them, like, and Bach had on, fuck, what was the guy's name? Something Shoe Show.
Bro, this is like the end of the
or
80s.
I forgot what it was. He had the guy had Zach X on, right? And the guy was obviously talking shit to Zach X kind of situation. And fuck, what was the guy's name in the show? I wrote it down. I'll have to go find it on my phone. But he had Zach X on. Bach was restreaming that, right? I thought the guy was fucking hilarious. Like, I like Zach X. I'm all for Zach X. Like, trust me. But the guy was fucking funny. The guy was fucking hilarious. I don't know if anybody's seen that. I think Kamala was in there. I think she was the only person. But it was fucking funny. Like, come on, bro. Like, you gotta, like, at least be objective and, like, this guy's pretty fucking funny. Even though you might disagree with him, you can say some funny shit. And that's how I kind of view Will, too. Is I probably disagree with him on a lot of things. I'm sure we agree on other things. But at the end of the day, if you just look at it as a whole, the fucking guy's off the chain, off the hinges, off the rockers. And he says some shit that when you're just, like, not getting offended by everything, it's pretty fucking funny. It's pretty fucking funny. Oh yeah, I know, Artsy. Every time I hear anything about Bach or your name, those two are always, she was a mod! I was a mod way back in the day before the drama. They literally went after me despite me being in there for months. And when they did, I wasn't alone. Tons of patriots in there. Yeah, I agree. It's stupid. And Bach is just some fucking Canadian dude. He's just a Canadian. This is what I think about Bach. I have no beef with Bach. I have nothing bad to say about him. He is just a master fucking troll. That's what he is. He's a reactionary. He knows how to get people fucking stirred up, right? That's what he's awesome at. He's really fucking good at it. He knows how to poke the bear, so to speak. And that's what I see him doing, is poking the bear, right? Poking the bear, and getting a fucking reaction out of people. I think it's funny. That's kind of what the internet was all about, and that's what it's designed for, is to raise a little hell. Yeah, and it works, right? I have no problem with people that are doing that kind of thing. You can't take everything too serious. And that's what his whole content and channel is about, is not being serious. So it's like, that's what he does. Like, chill out, right? Like, that's his whole gambit, is getting people to chimp out. Research before they chimp out. Yes, I agree, Darla. Yeah, he's really good at it. He gets people to stir up. And that's also what Will does, which is a little different, right? He gets people, says some shit, you know, and they chimp out over it. And it's like, well, he's just... His mission is completed, because his objective was to get people fucking riled up. And that's all he does.
I guess they're not fans of
AXN. And he's actually really good at it. Just like fucking Bach. Yeah, ignore and skip. Move on. Exactly. Ignore and skip.
So you walk around?
Ignore, skip, move on.
Can you guys check Citizen and see exactly what the vandalism was?
Move, skip, move on. But I am gonna, tomorrow, I will be working on a few things at the house for the next couple days and stuff. But what I do intend to do, guys, is when I start building out the little studio, I'm gonna probably live stream some of it. I might do members only. I don't know. I might just do it public. I'm not sure yet. Someone's like, you should just do members only. I might very well do that. It's probably not going to be that interesting for most people to watch me, you know, build this shit out. But it's not going to be anything too fancy anyway, so whatever it is, what it is. But yeah, when I start doing that, I will start filming it. And then I will be moving everything into the little studio and try to make it interesting. And I do intend to, on Rumble, the theme is going to be like, my thought is, hopefully I could start getting guests on that show. This thing, Patriot Chit Show, I'll probably continue doing, but I'm going to start something else a little different. It's going to be only on Rumble. It's going to be probably like whiskey and cigar themed kind of thing, smoking fucking cigars, drinking a little whiskey. I don't think it's allowed on the YouTube, but I fucking sure as hell know it's allowed on Rumble, so I will be doing that exclusively on there. It will probably be a mix of politics and other important topics in this world, because not everything is about politics. To be honest with you, there's other more important shit out there than just politics in general. So I intend to do that. I don't know. I'm going to try to get someone else to link up with that wants to go on there and do that. I'm going to try to have guests on and shit like that. Whiskey and cigars are dangerous. Yes, they are. I don't drink all the time or a lot or do the cigars all the time, but I think even once a week on a cigar is maybe too much, to be honest with you. I rarely smoke a cigar, like maybe a few times a year. Like, I don't smoke often. So maybe once a week on the cigar thing will be a little too much, but it'll be themed like something like that, we'll see. But either way, don't intend to fucking smoke a cigar once a week. That'd be too much for me. But what I will do is I will keep everybody posted on that. I'm gonna pause this and go into this, switch this browser. Oh, what's going on? I'm gonna switch to this. But in general, I am gonna end it shortly here, guys. In general, appreciate everybody being with me this evening. We went over a few things. Tomorrow, I probably will stream. I'm gonna start streaming the piece of shit Charlie Kirk assassin gentleman. Start going over that. I've been watching day 1, day 2. I will probably start tomorrow streaming. If not, wait till the trial to start streaming that stuff live and having longer shows related to that. And then go from there, kind of thing. Because I think it's going to be a fascinating little case that's going to go down in general. So we shall see what happens there. In general, I think, like I was saying earlier when I started the stream, I do not think that there is sufficient enough proof put out in front of us to tie the fucking Robinson to the actual crime yet. I think he did it. Not saying I don't think he did, but as far as the court is concerned, I think that they have the DNA on the towel that was wrapped in the firearm. They have the DNA on the screwdriver. They have other circumstantial evidence. But the idea that that bullet, the analysis on that, I was reading something that might be not thrown out, but not viable. You have to tie the actual gun to the crime. If they can't do that, I just see a lot of... It's going to be hard for them to prove, to convince... I mean, I'm convinced he did it, but it's going to be hard to convince maybe someone that's on the jury, and it only takes one person to kind of ruin it, right? And to jam up the whole thing. It will miss a lot, but it needs done. I need out of PA. Yes, PA. Yeah, I hope they don't fuck it up either, Robbie. I hope they don't. But other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys chilling with me. Have a great night. We'll do this again. I'll be streaming probably the same time tomorrow. Again, appreciate everybody. Chill. Have a great night, you guys.
Unfiltered. Ain't wrong. Turn it up. Let it talk. In raw. Hey, hey, red dirt on my boots, flag flying off the back of my truck. They said sit down, be quiet. I just laugh like, man, good luck. Hey, hey, cornfield, small town, but my voice hit the big screen loud. If they're mad at my freedom, guess I'm doing my family proud. Unfiltered and raw. Say it how